Good evening, everyone, and welcome in tonight. It is a hot one at kickoff, 94 degrees here in Phoenix, Arizona. We've got a 4A Desert Sky matchup between the 6-0 and 5th-ranked Arcadia Titans and the 3-3 and 27th-ranked Mesquite Wildcats. Those are from AZ Preps 365. For Arcadia, it's next team up on their historic run this year. The Titans conquered Desert Sunrise High School last week, 62-0 on homecoming. But tonight it will be a much different test. Joining us on the sideline is my broadcast partner, Bobby Murphy. He's with Cody Bowers.
Here before the game with senior D lineman Cody Bowers. Cody, so far, 6-0 Arcadia team for you guys. One of the best starts in school history, if not one of the best teams you guys have seen here so far. What have you liked so far about just the whole team so far this year?
I really like our energy and how we're able to just come out every single game and just put forth our just forefront focus to win. And that's all we do, We just come out here every Friday and we're just doing what we do, and, we just win. So.
And, yeah, this defense, especially the front seven led by you and all the other guys, allowing just 14 points per game just around that.
Yep.
What has the front seven and just the whole secondary been doing to keep up big stops so far?
Our secondary is really good at stopping the pass, so then that just gives our D-line and our linebackers a lot more time to give the QB a lot more pressure, so then we get sacks and then missed throws, which result in picks. So.
And big game tonight, of course, against Mesquite. What do you want to see from yourself, along with just the defense in general, to go to 7-0?
Main thing is we just want to win. We just want to get tackles. I want to get tackles. I want to get a forced fumble, maybe an offensive touchdown at running back, and main goal is just to win. And this game's personal because it's our freshman year head coach. Vance Miller is their head coach, so it's a personal game for us here.
Awesome. Thank you, and good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Fans filing in here for this matchup tonight. Bobby, Mesquite has some recent success for their football team. They won the 2019 and 2020 4A state championships. Last year they ventured into 5A and it was not a successful one. They went 1-9 and are back at 4A. What are they going to need to do tonight to get back on track here as they are down the stretch here in regional play?
Yeah, for Mesquite, they've had a lot of games this year that have been really hit or miss. They had an overtime loss to Gilbert a few weeks ago in their fourth game of the season, but their defense this year, allowing 20 points per game, their defense has looked really solid this year so far. And going against an Arcadia offense, of course, led by Braylon Rooney, Brady Force, that is averaging almost 40 points per game. That'll be a really tall task for Vance Miller and the Wildcat defense tonight.
Well, every week it seems like the defenses that come up against that offense are always going to have a big test. Last week, Arcadia's offense exploded for 62 points. As I mentioned earlier, 49 of those points came in the first half, and it seemed like they were scoring on every other play. Desert Sunrise was putting them in great field position, and they were just cashing in right away. And
Titans will be receiving the opening kickoff and defending the east end zone.
Arcadia going to receive the opening kickoff here from Mesquite. So we're just over a minute away here from the start of this one.
And talking to Cody Bowers before the games, the senior D lineman, talking about how that front seven has been so strong for the Titans so far this year. But he was also talking about how 3 years ago, his freshman year, of course, along with all the other seniors, Vance Miller was the head coach at Arcadia, and he said it's going to be kind of a revenge game, of course, as we heard it in that pregame interview with him, but somewhat of a revenge game and a big night for these seniors.
So they will be looking for volunteers to work because it's a varsity game. You want JV and freshman parents.
Always glad to get the inside scoop from you, Bobby.
If you haven't volunteered this year, please volunteer. Thank you.
Players take the field now. Final fans filing in here, taking a seat, and should be a great matchup. Mesquite coming in from Gilbert, Arizona. You talked about they lost to Gilbert High School a few weeks ago in a heartbreaking loss to their rival. They've already played a top 5 team. They played Mika Mountain earlier this year. Lost by a few touchdowns, but as we've seen, it's kind of been an up and down season for the Wildcats. They're on a 2-game winning streak. They blew out Combs last week, who's a fellow Desert Sky opponent.
And before that, Combs, when they were able to beat Maricopa 34-10, at home. But yeah, bouncing back, 2 straight wins after that
Gilbert
Gilbert win.
up the right, left side. He's got 1 man on him. He's not going to catch him. He's going to go all the way. Touchdown, Arcadia. The second opening kickoff score for Brady Force this year. It took all of 12 seconds. Another sudden impact play by this Titan offense. And just like that, Arcadia is up 6-0. I apologize for cutting you off, Bobby.
A very great time to cut me off there, Connor. Brady Force, just an absolute electric player. We talk all year so far about how shifty he is, that burst of speed, how fast he is. Absolute electric run from him.
Brady Force took it from about the 10-yard line on the left side, and he was just gone. He burst like a missile right past that Mesquite kickoff team. And Rooney and the offense don't even have a chance to start on the field. He takes it all the way to the house. And just like last week, Arcadia is up early. The extra point by Garrett Kyle is good. And wow, we talked about how quickly this team can score. Even the special teams is getting out there. And we talked, I mentioned earlier, back, it was a few weeks ago, it was 4 weeks ago, they were taking on Walden Grove down in Sarita, Arizona. Brady Force took that one to the house then. He takes this one to the house now, and it's 7-0.
And for Force, that's his 12th touchdown of the year. 10 rushing touchdowns and 1 reception, and now, of course, that kick return, absolutely electric. The speed burst from the 5'7" senior is absolutely amazing, and he's so fun to watch.
Very fun to watch indeed. As we get set here for kickoff from the Arcadia end. They took full advantage of receiving the opening toss here.
And not a great way to start at all for the Wildcats and Coach Vance Miller. And in this game, you're going to want to try and hold the Titans offense down as much as you can, because this offense can score for the Wildcats 22 points per game. But for this game, they're not going to be able to keep up with Arcadia. They're not going to be able to score as much. And with a stout defense like they've had so far this year, they're going to need to keep it up tonight.
Arcadia fans getting rowdy here for the kickoff. And Heil boots it away. This one is returnable, and it will be taken back. The right side, not as much success. I believe that was Jonathan Korolowski, the senior 5'10" defensive player. He was tackled there by McCormick. And Mesquite will pick up 1st and 10 from, looks like, the 19-yard line. And actually they moved it up to the 20 now. PJ Jones, the senior quarterback for Mesquite, going to lead the offense. We didn't really know who was going to start. It's kind of been him and Alex Erlinson. They both played in almost every game this season, so we didn't know for sure who it was going to be. But the Wildcats rolling with Jones here. They got 2 on the left, 1 on the right. Jones looks to his left, and it was a toss to Jamar Trotter, the tight end, just a little too far out for him. And it'll be 2nd down and 10.
And for this Wildcats offense, like you said, with the 2 quarterbacks, but P.J. Jones out there tonight, he does have a lot of solid weapons out there. Jay Williams, this 5'11" senior wide receiver, has been their leading receiver this year, 5 touchdowns on the year so far. Eric Rodriguez, the #1 running back for them. And Jalen Coleman, kind of the wide receiver 1B for them, have all been really solid for this offense so far.
2nd down here, the handoff. And just as you talked about, it was Eric Rodriguez up the middle. He picked up a couple. Looks like he picked up 5 on the play. It'll be 3rd down and more manageable.
And for this Mesquite offense, I mean, they're really just going to want to run the clock a lot this game, feed Eric Rodriguez, who's been really solid so far this season. 5 touchdowns on the ground, 55 yards per game on the ground as well. They're going to want to run the clock and keep that Titans offense off the field.
3rd down, Jones the throw. It is caught at about the 30. Looks like it was Jalen Coleman. He's starting on both sides of the ball for Mesquite tonight, and they're going to give it to him, the 1st down and 10. He was right near the marker. They're going to have him at the 31-yard line, so they're going to say he got 6 on the play.
And like you said, Jalen Coleman playing on both sides of the ball, playing tight end, kind of receiver as well, linebacker, 6 tackles for loss, and he's been one of their leading tacklers on defense this year.
He will be a big part of both sides. Rodriguez again up the middle. He's going to pick up about 4 on the play. James McCormick in the middle of it again to make the tackle for the Arcadia defense.
And Rodriguez, big back, the 6'1" senior, 195 pounds. He was their top running back last year, and he is returning, of course, for his senior year. But, yeah, he's had a lot of experience as the #1 running back for this team.
P.J. Jones on second down. The toss, it is caught by Jay Williams. Jay Williams tried to and go up the middle. He picked up a couple, and it looks like it's going to be 3rd down and short again. They're going to have him spotted at the 38-yard line. They're going to say it was a gain of 2 on the play. Third down and 4 here. 9:45 to go in the first quarter. Jones in shotgun formation. He's got Rodriguez to his left. And we have a flag here. And it's going to be false start on the offense. So they're going to go back a few yards. It'll be 3rd down and 9.
Legal procedure against the Wildcats. Brings the ball back 5 yards.
And 3rd downs for this Wildcats offense. It really could be the driving point of this game. Just staying on the field, tiring out that Arcadia defense, and really just running the ball a lot. They're not going to have so many explosive plays as much as just running the ball, a lot of short pass plays, intermediate throws, just to move the chains a lot.
Definitely will try anything possible to stay in this game, not allow Arcadia to run it up quickly as they have against so many opponents in recent weeks. Well, we'll try again here on 3rd down, and we have another whistle. And Mesquite's going to call a timeout, so they're going to talk it over. And we're hearing now Vance Miller is actually not on the sidelines tonight against his former club. It is interim coach Keith Carpenter. He will be taking over the reins for tonight. And it's quite a shame that Miller can't be against his former club, but for Carpenter, it's a tall task here, taking on the number 5 Arcadia Titans. And we actually found out that the first open division rankings came out, so that's 4A up to 6A. The 8-team tournament that happens. The Arcadia Titans are ranked 11th, so they're just outside, looking to get a big win tonight to try and impress the committee to try and move up a little bit more. Although there are some powerhouse names up there, such as Centennial, Chandler, Liberty, Basha, Hamilton. But good to see the Arcadia Titans getting some statewide recognition.
They are from Chicago.
And
going back to the land of the cold as well. We welcome you.
We pick up. Hopefully we'll get a 3rd down play here. And we do. Jones takes the snap. He looks to his right. The toss. It is caught again near the 1st down marker. And that is Jalen Coleman again. And it will be a 1st down. They're going to give it to him at about the 42-yard line. So slow and methodical offense for the Mesquite Wildcats. I apologize.
And John Coulter there on the tackle. He's been such an integral part on this defense so far, having a pick in last week's game, and he's going to be a big part in stopping this run and kind of the short zone plays so far tonight.
First down and 10 from the 42. The handoff to Rodriguez. He tries to get through that Arcadia D line. He gets to maybe the 45-yard line. So he picks up a couple.
Camden Coyne, first in on the tackle for Arcadia.
Camden Coyne, first man to get to Rodriguez.
And Camden Coyne really has been an integral part of this defense so far. 27 total tackles on the year for the sophomore, and so young for Camden Coyne on this defense, making such an impact so far this season.
2nd down, Jones the toss. He finds Dante Henderson Jr., who picks up a couple more. He's going to get the 1st down. He gets to the Arcadia 45-yard line. Pickup of 10 there by Henderson.
And so far on this drive, Mesquite has really been able to move the chains, of course, only on about the 45-yard line right now, but they have been able to move the chains very well, and it looks like Arcadia is kind of playing more of a deep zone, kind of a cover 3, cover 4, allowing Mesquite to get those underpasses for about 5 to 10 yards.
The quick passes have seemed to work for Jones so far, as he's in shotgun once again. 7:25 to go in the first quarter. Jones takes the snap, looks to his left. Quick toss to Rodriguez, just a little too much. Rodriguez did get the hand on it, but it wasn't enough, and it'll be 2nd down and 10.
And as we saw on that drive, Jones looking for Rodriguez on kind of the wheel route. Rodriguez will get a lot of looks out there. Of course, he's going to be involved in a lot of the plays here, even on a run or maybe even on kind of just those wheel routes. But with the coverage down the field, Jones able to move the ball. Expect to see Rodriguez a lot on those outside wheel routes.
Has 8 receptions for 75 yards this year, Rodriguez. Jones hands it off to Rodriguez on the draw. Rodriguez gets up the middle for a couple. He gets to about the 42-yard line, so he gets 3 on the play. And it'll be 3rd down and 7 here from the Arcadia 32. Once again, 3rd down territory for the Mesquite Wildcats. They have previously converted 3 times, excuse me. Looking to continue it again here. Long drive so far as we just passed the 5-minute mark. PJ Jones, he's being harassed. He runs to his right side. He's going to be met at about the 41-yard line, so he might have gained about 1 there. That was Xander Quintana chasing him down from behind. And John Coulter met him on the sideline, forced him out of bounds. It's going to be 4th down. And they're going to have him spotted at the 42, so they're going to say he went nowhere positive.
And great job by Quintana there, able to get to Jones. On the 3rd down where Mesquite was pretty much easily converting. You said 3 third downs so far on that drive, easily converting those 3rd downs. Great job there by Quintana to get to the quarterback.
Looks like Isaiah Crowell to punt it away. He's standing at the Mesquite 45. Met there by Carter Pruitt. The punt is up on the right side of the field. It drops at about the 18-yard line, takes an Arcadia bounce to maybe the 23, and that is where Braylon Rooney and the Arcadia offense is going to pick up here. 6:20 to go as we nearly have met the halfway point of the first quarter, and this is the first time we're seeing Arcadia's offense.
Yeah, 6 minutes into the game, that's definitely the longest it has been until we've seen the Titans offense come into this game. Either getting the ball first or, just getting a quick 3-and-out that defense has been doing all year so far. But, of course, yeah, this Titans offense led by Rooney, Forrest, Jeremy Smith at wide receiver, who has 5 touchdowns so far this year, Drew Smith, Nick Gettner, and Carter Pruitt. So many guys on this offense that can make plays.
1st down and 10. We're going to say they're at the 23. It's hard to tell from here. Rooney is all by himself in the backfield. He's got 3 on his left, 2 on his right. Shotgun formation. Rooney takes the snap. He immediately looks to his right, gets the toss, and that one is nearly intercepted. That was a great play there by number 9. That was Adrian Joe on the deflection. He was looking for running back Brady Forrest, who we've already called tonight.
And great coverage by Joe there. Great coverage by Joe there, able to get to Forrest there. It looked like either that would have been a quick pass for Forrest, or it looked like Joe could have even taken that all the way to the house, but great deflection by him to start off this game with an incompletion.
2nd down and 10 here. Forrest moves to Rooney's left. Hard call there. Last-minute adjustments with his offense. Gets a snap, looks to his left. The toss, little too high. That was Jeremy Smith he was looking for, and it'll be 3rd down and 10. Braylon Rooney going back to the sideline. He's going to talk to his coach, who's not happy with the throw there.
And Rooney, who we have seen try a lot of deep passes so far this year. Of course, that was just about 5 to 10 yards there, but just overthrown. We have seen Rooney take a lot of deep shots this year, kind of struggling these past few games, but he's going to want to try and get that back again against a tough defense.
A little bit of a hit or miss we see with Rooney sometimes. Sometimes he's on his game. Sometimes just a little too far, as we saw there on the pass for Smith. He takes the shotgun, snap, up the middle, looking for Carter Pruitt just a little too far. Rooney is down. I think he might have been hit on the play. Titan fans wanted a call there. They're not going to get it. It's going to be 4th down and a very unusual 3-and-out for the Arcadia offense.
And again, we saw Adrian Joe there on the coverage. Great coverage by him, forcing Rooney to trying to drop that in a bucket to Carter Pruitt. But, yeah, great coverage by Joe once again on this drive.
Garrett Kyle set to punt it away. He has not done it a lot. But we'll do it on this one.
You know, Garrett Kyle, who we saw struggle a little bit last game, missed an extra point, missed a field goal.
Kyle punts it away. It is caught at about the 38-yard line. Making a couple of moves. I believe that's Jaden Vigil. He gets to the 40. There's a flag down. We'll see what it is in just a minute. And a little bit of a shifty return. He was able to pick up a couple on the play. And I think he got about 2 yards, but they might be going. That's probably not where it's going to land. And they're going to say it's face mask on Arcadia. And so they're going to move up.
This is going to be great field position for the Wildcats to start off this drive. We saw them move down the field pretty well and pretty easily last drive before, of course, that late stop on about the 40-yard line by the Titans defense. But starting this drive on the Arcadia 45 is going to be huge for this Wildcats offense, not needing to drive it all the way down the field against a tough defense.
1st down and 10 here in Arcadia territory. 5:53 to go here in the first quarter. Some motion on the Mesquite front. P.J. Jones takes the snap, throws it to his left. It is caught in a big hit there. That was Jamar Trotter. I believe the hit was on Jackson Crandall, and it will be 2nd down from the 39. So a gain of 6 on the play.
And big hit there by Trotter, of course, laying down Crandall on that, but Crandall makes the stop there. That's what he's asked to do, and that's what he still was able to do there.
2nd down here from the 39. Jones hands it off to Rodriguez, immediately met by Quintana and Kari Beeler. He maybe got back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 3rd down and 1. They're going to say he picked up 1.
And Kari Beeler, like you said, with the stop there, the 6'2", 320-pound senior, absolutely huge guy on that D-line, able to make a stop there.
Third down and 3 here. 4:40 to go in the first quarter. Jones has got 2 on his right. He's got Coleman on his left. He's going to take it himself. A helmet comes off. P.J. Jones still on his feet. He gets tackled at about the 19-yard line. Gain of about 19 there. But a Mesquite offensive lineman lost his helmet.
And still waiting to see what the call is there on the flag. Looks like it's going to be a face mask on Arcadia, of course, with that helmet coming off. But huge run there by Jones. And able to move the chains. Another huge 3rd down conversion. And even if they didn't get that stop, if it was just a few yards lost or even just a few yards gain, this Wildcats defense, who hasn't needed to yet, hasn't had the chance to yet, but they're going to look to go for it on a lot of 4th downs to try and just catch up throughout this game with Arcadia. But, yeah, huge conversion there.
The penalty brings the ball up to the Arcadia 10, so it'll be 1st and goal for Mesquite. The offense has been very efficient so far. As Jones hands it off to Henderson up the middle, they're going to say he picked up a few there. Might have gotten to the 5-yard line, so it'll be 1st down. Carter Pruitt with the tackle on Henderson. And it'll be 2nd down and goal from the 5.
Yeah, I expect again for the Wildcats to just kind of punch that in with Rodriguez, or maybe get P.J. Jones out of the pocket a little bit. But the front 7, if they can get to Jones here and force a 3rd and goal or 3rd and long goal, that could be huge for this defense, forcing them to make a big play.
PJ Jones met immediately, and he's going down. On the tackle, that is Xander Quintana. Xander Quintana, he's been all over PJ Jones so far. We've called his name quite a few times.
And a huge third down for Mesquite, third and goal from about the 10-yard line, looking to tie this game up. But yeah, PJ Jones, he's gonna struggle a little bit standing in the pocket this game. He's not as much of a scrambler, but we did see that earlier on that last play with a few plays ago with the flag. But expect PJ Jones to kind of roll out of the pocket a little bit this game, standing in the pocket against this tough front seven by the Titans. He's gonna have a tough one.
Loss of 5 there on the sack by Quintana. Jones takes the shotgun snap, looks to his right, and he's got a wide. Oh, and he dropped it. Jay Williams was wide open in the end zone, and he couldn't hang on to it, and it'll be 4th down from the 10-yard line. Oh, he's going to want that one back for sure.
And Jay Williams, who got really open there. PJ Jones able to deliver him a solid pass. Jay Williams, of course, drops the potential game time pass. But PJ Jones, these last few plays on pass plays, he has looked poised in the pocket, just standing there, of course. Got sacked the play before that, but looking poised so far in the pocket.
Isaac Crowell, he's going to attempt the 22. He's going to attempt a 32-yard field goal, and it is good. And it is now 7-3 for Mesquite, so good job on the Arcadia front on defense. It was 1st and goal from the 10. They only were able to cough up 3 points on the play.
And yeah, for that, I mean, for both sides, really. Of course, the Mesquite would have loved to get a touchdown there, tie that game up, but you have to take what points you can. If that was anything less than 4th and goal from the 5, I would have expected them to go for that there. But putting up points against this Arcadia team is what you want to do. And of course, it was only one drive, but you got to trust that defense like they forced a 3-and-out on that first drive by Arcadia.
Mesquite's defense had a very good start to the game. 2:23 to go here in the first quarter. As looks like Eli Conde is going to boot it away. Or excuse me, that is Ethan Crowell, Isaac's brother. Returned by Crandall. Nice move. Gets to the 15. And it'll be 1st down and 10 for Arcadia.
Tripped up by Jalen Coleman.
And here we go. Take 2 for Braylon Rooney in this offense. That rare 3-and-out. No gains on the first drive. We'll see if they can make any adjustments here against this Mesquite defense that, like you mentioned at the beginning of at the top of the broadcast, they've only given up 20 points a game. Their worst showing was against Eastmark. They gave up 41, but outside of that, they've really been able to hang in there. As Braylon Rooney, the quick pass for Carter Pruitt, and that's going to be intercepted. And it is a pick 6 for Ethan Crowell. And it is now 9-7 just like that. Carter Pruitt was the intended receiver on the play. It bounced out of his hands and into the hands of Crowell. And all of a sudden, rare territory for Arcadia. They find themselves down right now.
And yeah, like you said, a rare territory, This team has not been down a lot so far this year. And when they have, they've been, of course, easily been able to bounce back in a lot of their games. But yeah, just off the hands of Pruitt there. Pruitt's going to want that one back. Rooney giving the pass a little high, but very catchable pass. And that's going to be tipped and brought back for a pick 6.
Extra point is up, and it is good. So it is now 7-10 for Mesquite. So Rooney and the offense are going to come right back out, but they need to figure it out here. Maybe shaking off the cobwebs from last week's game against Desert Sunrise. This is rare territory for Arcadia's offense.
Oh yeah, and so far, I mean, 10-7, still a lot of points in this first quarter so far, but 0 offensive touchdowns so far. And like we were saying earlier, this game, I mean, a lot of points. Didn't expect it to come this way, but I expected this game to just be a lot more low scoring so far. Of course, it has been a lot of defense and special teams so far on both touchdowns, but with such a good Arcadia offense and such a good Mesquite defense, I do not think that Mesquite will have to score points to stay in this game, but they've been able to stay in this game with their defense.
The defense has shown up to play so far for sure, as Ethan Crowell, the man who just returned the pick six, he's going to boot it away. And this one's going to be picked up at about the 5-yard line by Jackson Crandall. Nice move. He gets out to about the 22-yard line. Big tackle there. And it'll be first down and 10 once again for Arcadia's offense, who's got to kind of figure something out here. They've been stonewalled here. They have not gone anywhere so far.
Yeah, and this Titans offense, they've looked amazing so far this year. Really the first time, of course, it's only been 13 minutes into this game. 2 minutes left. 9 minutes into this game. Only 2 minutes left in this first quarter. But, yeah, this offense, I mean, going to look to turn around, run with force, get him on the outside, and look for some, not even deep plays, but just 10 to 15-yard passes to Jeremy Smith, Carter Pruitt, and the playmakers.
First down here, the jet sweep to Jeremy Smith. Oh, big hit there. He's hit at about the 23-yard line, so he might have gotten about 4 yards on the play. Jaya McClure, number 88, with the tackle. And it'll be second down, and they're going to say he picked up 3, so it'll be 2nd and 7 from the 22.
And great hit there by McClure, stopping Jeremy Smith from getting any big play there on the run.
Rooney in shotgun. He's got 2 receivers to his left and his right. He has Force next to him. He's going to hand it off to it, and he's going to get to about the 30. And it's going to be close to the first down, and they're going to give it to him.
Good for a Titan first down.
Brady Forrest, first rush of the game. That's not the kickoff return. Good for a first down. He picks up 7, and it'll be first down and 10 from the 30.
And for this Titans offense, this game, again, just like Mesquite, or Mesquite more needs to more, but our Titans finally getting their first down of the game, moving the chains, and they're going to look to do that for the rest of this drive and tire out this Mesquite defense.
Brady Force takes the handoff again. He picks up about 4 on the play. They're going to have him marked out of the, I believe, the 34, so it looks like he, they're going to say it was a gain of 5, so it'll be 2nd down and 5 here from the Arcadia 35. 38 seconds to go here in the first quarter.
And Rooney does have to be frustrated, of course, with that pick 6 on the last drive, frustrated with himself and a little bit with Pruitt. It could go both ways there, of course, but we also saw Mesquite just take away a touchdown themselves by dropping that touchdown pass.
Almost some divine intervention there, some natural balance. Rooney's met with pressure, looking for Jeremy Smith. Jeremy Smith was covered by Jonathan Korolowski. There's a flag in the backfield after the play. And they're going to say it was a personal foul, roughing the passer on Rooney. So we saw earlier, talking about natural balance, we thought there might have been one earlier last drive, but now they're going to give it to him. Now it'll be first down and 10.
And one thing that Mesquite doesn't want to do this game is just give it away with not even just dumb flags, not even just false starts off sides, but personal fouls. That will move Arcadia far for a first down and just keep drives alive.
They move up indeed all the way up to the 50, a 15-yard penalty. As this might be the last play of the first quarter here, 8 seconds to go. Titans lining up here. Once again, 2 receivers, or they got 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Force in the backfield. Carter Pruitt in motion. He's now on the right side. Gonna find Jeremy Smith on the slant route. It is caught at about the 37-yard line. It'll be a gain of 13. And that will do it for the first quarter. The gain of 13, the last play. Arcadia's offense looking like they're coming back to form here. And we will be right back here right after the break.
Hey guys, Vince here to talk about Angel Dentistry. It's where my wife and I have gone for over 10 years, and we trust them with our routine and extensive dental care because they care. Dr. Amber Angel is an Arizona native, born in the town of Miami, and has been practicing in the Valley over 20 years. For general to comprehensive dental services, call 602-788-2008. Located off of Cave Creek Road just north of the 101 in North Phoenix. Angel Dentistry, proud supporters of our young people and proud partners of the Varsity Sports Show.
Hey Hi Varsity sports fans, this is Shai Gara. Make sure you stay tuned for our halftime where we break down different highlights from sports locally or otherwise, so plenty of entertainment and content coming your way if you stick around with us. What I personally think is cool about our halftime show is we cover different sports, maybe some you might not expect, and a variety of different content, of course, high school football, and maybe some professional stuff such as NFL highlights from the previous week.
And we're back here from the Mesquite 37-yard line. First down and 10 for Arcadia. After the pass from Rooney to Smith, Brady Forrest takes the first handoff of the second quarter. They're going to say he picked up probably about 3 there. If you're just tuning in with us, you missed an interesting first quarter. If you're an Arcadia offense fan, a little bit of a slow start. They went 3 and out on the first drive, then they threw a pick 6, and this is all following Brady Force kicking it, or the Brady Force kick return for a touchdown on the opening drive, or on the opening play, excuse me. And here we are. It'll be 2nd and 7 from the 34.
And on that last play of the first quarter there, I mean, Jeremy Smith really using his body on that catch, able to get the first down. Great catch by him there.
Brady Force met in the backfield. He's going backwards. That is Jamar Trotter, excuse me, another player that's playing on both sides of the ball for Mesquite. And Brady Force goes backwards for a loss of 3, so all of his gains are for naught. And it'll be 3rd down here in 10 from the Arcadia 37.
And huge 3rd down here for Arcadia, able to move the ball so far on this drive pretty well. Faced with a big 3rd down to try and either tie the game or take the lead.
3rd and 10 from the Mesquite 37. Arcadia going to take their time here to try and figure out how to get past this stifling Mesquite defense so far. As we just round the 1.5-minute mark into the second quarter, and we have a flag here. And they're going to say it is false start, I believe, is what I saw, and in they're going to say illegal procedure. And Mesquite's going to go backwards. Arcadia's going to go backwards. It'll be 3rd and 15 from the Mesquite 42.
And of course, that's definitely going to hurt, make this a little bit longer of a 3rd down. But we have seen Braylon Rooney and the Titans offense excel this year so far and really thrive in these scenarios, able to get 10 to 15 yards on a lot of pass plays.
Costly mistake so far by both sides of the ball for Arcadia. Penalties costing yards here. And we've got another flag here. And they're going to say it's on Arcadia. So it'll now be 3rd and 20. Offense has got to figure it out here. They're just going backwards. They're now near midfield. Braylon Rooney takes the shotgun snap. He rolls out to his right, looking for someone, gets the toss, and it's incomplete. Intended for Jeremy Smith, and it'll be 4th and 20. And Garrett Kyle on to punt again for the Titans.
And a lot of the time for the Titans, Rooney rolling out of the pocket is usually a good thing. Here he was kind of chased out of the pocket, needing to move to his right and force the receiver over to the sideline. Jeremy Smith not able to haul in the ball, but also having a tough catch by the sideline.
Garrett Kyle punts it away. And a fair catch is called. by Jaden V. Hill at about the Mesquite 15, and the Mesquite offense is going to pick up where they left off. The last time they were out on the field, picked up a field goal, but they're moving quite nice so far and efficiently against Arcadia.
Yeah, this offense tonight has been able to drive the ball well against a really stout front seven and a great secondary on this Arcadia defense, but PJ Jones and the Wildcats offense coming back out to extend the lead a little bit, and even just tire out this defense, run the ball, move the chains, and do it like the Wildcats have been so far this year, especially these last 2 games.
1st and 10 here, 9:38 to go in the second quarter. PJ Jones is in shotgun. Quick toss. It was bobbled a little by Coleman. Coleman picks up a few more. Evading tacklers, he gets to about the 36-yard line, a huge gain. And those quick passes are really hurting this Arcadia secondary. They don't have an answer for it right now.
And again, it looks like this Arcadia defense is, in most of the secondary, is able to just is really just sitting back, expecting kind of a deeper pass. And this, with the PJ Jones able to get the ball out so quick, the D-line in front seven hasn't had a chance to really get to him.
Stacked formation on the right side. The handoff up the middle, picking up a couple, nearing the 45-yard line. They're going to say he's at the 42. That was Rodriguez.
And yeah, Rodriguez there again with the carry. Really just been a workhorse for this Mesquite team. For a really balanced offense that has been able to move the ball well so far this game, better than they have most of the year so far.
2nd down and 10 from the Mesquite 41, or 2nd down and 5 from the Mesquite 41. PJ Jones, the quick toss to Coleman again. This will be a 1st down. Dragging a defender past midfield. That was Jackson Crandall there to make this grab.
And again, you see the yards after catch there. Of course, it wasn't so many, but again, 2nd straight pass play where they're able to get 5 to 10 yards after the catch. And a lot of these have just been quick passes, quick juke, and a little bit of a missed tackle on a few of these plays by Arcadia.
Gain of 12 there. It'll be 1st down and 10 from the Arcadia 47. The handoff. Oh, Jones is going to keep it himself, bursting down the left side. Another 1st down for Mesquite. They have him out at about the 35-yard line. Another gain of 12 there. And this Mesquite offense is moving proficiently. Or excuse me, they have it out at the 32-yard line. So it was like.
And PJ Jones so far, who 47 rushes coming into this game, about 8 carries per game. I said earlier he was more of a pocket passer, but he has really been able to show off his legs a lot this game.
Jones looked for a pass. No one was there. Faced pressure. Picks up another 1st down. He's tackled at the 20. He's tackled at the 23-yard line, so a gain of 10.
And again, Jones able to make a play with his legs there, facing a lot of pressure right in his face, and able to just take that up the middle and get out to the outside for a 1st down.
2nd and 1 from the Arcadia 3. Actually, they did spot him out a little bit earlier. Seven minutes to go here in the second quarter. Mesquite's offense back deep in Arcadia territory once again. Jones fakes the pass, hands it off to Rodriguez. Rodriguez goes up the middle. They're going to say he got it. They have him spotted at about the 20-yard line. So Kari Beeler gets the tackle, but Rodriguez gets the 1st down. He picked up about 3 on the play. And it'll be 1st down and 10 from the 20.
And a great draw play there, designed by the offense. PJ Jones looking like he's going to pass even more than usual, as you would on a draw play, but faking that very well, getting the ball to Rodriguez for the 1st down.
Jones standing on about the 25-yard line. He's met with immediate pressure, and the pass was just a little too far. He was looking for Eric Rodriguez there, and it'll be 2nd and 10.
And finally, great pressure there by the Titans defense, able to get to P.J. Jones quickly before he can really make anything happen there. Of course, he was able to get the pass off, avoid the sack, but great pressure there by the Titans.
Looks like that was Xander Quintana again. He's been one of the better players for Arcadia's defense so far this game, and Coach Ray Brown of the Titans giving his defense a talk right now. See if they can get the stop here. And I've been really impressed with Mesquite. They have come to play tonight.
Definitely, and like you said earlier, they have played a tough schedule so far this season, 3-3, of course, winning their last 2 games, but they have looked better than I thought they would have coming into the game. Really, of course, their defense being the biggest problem so far, but their offense able to move the ball very well. And like we said earlier, this offense, which is only averaging 22 points per game, of course, they got the pick 6 and just the field goal on their drive earlier, but this offense has been able to move the ball, move the chains very well against a tough Arcadia defense.
Well, in the 2 games that Mesquite really struggled against, Mika Mountain and Eastmark, those are top 10 teams in 4A. So definitely no joke. Mika Mountain is ranked 10th in the Open division, right in front of Arcadia. So they've got a tough schedule. We said that the schedule is not to be fooled by it, as Jones lines up under center. He rolls out to his right. And the toss, and it is going to be a touchdown. That is J.D. Sia. He was starting on defense, getting the call on the offensive side. There is a flag, and it's going to be a hold on Mesquite, so the touchdown will not count. And that is devastating for Mesquite. They really could have put Arcadia in a little bit of a hole, going up by 2 scores, but just a costly penalty.
And of course, still early in the game, still early in the second quarter. Still, that touchdown there could have put Arcadia into more of a panic mode, but regardless of the holding there, great play call by the Wildcats, getting P.J. Jones to roll out to his right and getting J.D. Sia coming across the field on that slant route.
So we go from a touchdown for Mesquite to now 2nd down and 20 from the Arcadia 30. So a sigh of relief for the Titans as Mesquite cost themselves a touchdown. P.J. Jones, he's met by Quintana, and he's going to go down. Xander Quintana, the best player on Arcadia's defense so far this game. A big sack, his 2nd sack of the game, and it'll be 3rd down and very long for Mesquite.
And what a quick change of events there. Of course, a possible 17-7 game to a 3rd and 28. Like you said, again, Xander Quintana with a huge sack there for a loss of 8, leading to a 3rd and very long.
3rd and 28 here from the Arcadia 38-yard line. P.J. Jones has got a long way to go here as he's in shotgun. Looks up the middle. Once again, he's met by immediate pressure. The toss is caught by Henderson. He will be short, though. They picked up about, they're going to say it was close. They're going to say it was to the 28-yard line, so it was a gain of 10. They picked up some yards back, but not nearly enough. It'll be 4th down and 18.
And Jones there able to get out of the pocket, avoid a big sack again, or avoid another big sack, and able to get that ball up. A huge tackle there by Carter Pruitt. Of course, with another defender there, he could have been tackled, but it looked like he could have had him there, as Mesquite's going to have a long field goal here of what it looks like it is about 45 yards.
Oh, it is blocked! Can't see exactly who made the block there, but Isaac Crowell's attempt to increase the lead to 13-7 is no good. And another positive end to a defensive drive for the Arcadia Titans. And if you're Arcadia's offense, you've got to be feeding off of that right now.
And huge stops by that Arcadia defense there, turning what was a possible touchdown into a huge sack. and then not allowing the big play on that third down, and then, of course, with that blocked field goal. And if you're Mesquite, you do have a few options there. You, of course, can't punt. It's a 4th and very long, or you go out and attempt a long field goal like they tried there.
First down and 10 from the Arcadia 20. Rooney fakes the pitch to Alba, and it is Brady Force who maybe picks up a couple. They're going to say he actually picked up 1 on the play.
And on these rush plays, of course, we did see on that kickoff Force taking that all the way back, but Force hasn't been able to find many holes here, hasn't been able to get many holes to even get a big burst of speed for a big play or a 10-plus yard rush for him so far.
Second down and 10. They're going to say he didn't pick up any as Rooney's in shotgun once again. Takes a snap. Going up the middle for Jeremy Smith, and it's overthrown once again. Jeremy Smith had lots of green in front of him if he was able to make the catch there, and it'll be 3rd and 10.
And great blocking there by Arcadia to allow Rooney the time in the pocket and just stand there, show some poise. But again, Braylon Rooney does overthrow his receiver for a 20-plus, potential 20-plus yard play.
4:02 to go here in the half. Arcadia's offense has really struggled to get anything going here so far this game. Rooney tried a hard call there. He's going back to the sideline, making adjustments at the line of scrimmage. Takes a snap. Looks for Alex Alba, and that is overthrown once again. And that'll be 4th down and 10. So Braylon Rooney has really struggled to throw the ball so far this game. He overthrows a receiver once again, and it'll be 4th down and 10 here with 3:57 to go.
And props to Mesquite for having such a good defense so far, but most of it, of course, has been that stout Wildcat defense, not allowing any big plays by Arcadia. But Rooney, again, showing his struggles with the not even just the deep ball. That was a play that we see him make so much. But Rooney, again, just overthrowing his receiver for a potential first down.
Garrett Kyle punts it away. Booming kick. This one is caught by Vihil at about the 35. He's got daylight. He's past the 50, rounding the 40. Big hit. Him and Force, a big collision there. And a great return by Vihil, as Mesquite will pick up once again in Arcadia territory.
And you saw James McCormack coming from a distance there. Looked like Mesquite might have had the outside there, but McCormack kind of able to not really slow him down that much, but barely make the returner change his pace or direction, and Forrest able to deliver a big hit. The big hit by the 5'7" running back.
Referees conferring. I don't know what it's about. Looks like right now it's going to be 1st down and 10 from the Arcadia 39.
If you're Mesquite, I mean, returning that kick back around the 35-yard line, able to get a huge return and all the way back, it looks like that will be a flag on Arcadia. But taking that kick, returning it at the 35, and it looks like Mesquite is going to have the ball in great field position just outside the red zone. Looks like they're going to be placed at around the 23 or 24-yard line.
1st down and 10 here, 3:40 to go. P.J. Jones in great territory once again to try and increase the lead. And the defense is going to have to come up big once again. Jones met by guess who? Quintana. He's going to throw it out. And it is caught. And it's a touchdown. Jalen Coleman just keeps his toes inside. And on the very first play, a 24-yard touchdown pass by P.J. Jones. And Mesquite is up 16-7 here right before the half. What a throw by Jones. Great composure, not giving up on the play, especially when he was met by pressure from Quintana and number 67, Jacob Tekamp.
Yeah, and you saw great pressure there from Tekamp, forcing Jones to roll out to his right, making a tough throw, or excuse me, rolling out to his left, making a tough throw, and able to deliver an absolute dot there to Jalen Coleman open in the end zone, who's able to toe tap and keep that in.
So Dante Henderson now came in, and he actually kicked the extra point. It was good, and for the first time this season, the Arcadia Titans are down, and they are down by 2 scores here, and the offense, which has really struggled to do anything so far, they have a lot more work to do.
If you were selected, I think we have kicking for chicken tonight. If you're there, we need to head out in that direction.
And correct me if I may be wrong, but to my knowledge, this has to be the biggest deficit that Arcadia has faced all year so far.
I would say so too. I think when that pick 6 occurred, I think that was the first time Arcadia was down, period.
At one point earlier this season, they were down. It couldn't have been more than 3 or 4 points, but in that game, Arcadia able to, of course, bounce back, take the lead, and every single game so far, they have scored 30 points, and so far, this smothering defense by Mesquite able to stop them.
All right, let's make some noise.
Ethan Crowell to kick it off for the Wildcats. Crowd trying to feed some energy into the Arcadia offense here as this one is booted back into the end zone. There will be no chance of a return there by number 6, Chris Hoos. And here we go once again. This Arcadia offense has really struggled to get anything going, but they've got 3:32 to come up with something right before the half. Mesquite does get the ball to start the half, so we'll see if Arcadia can get something and close the gap.
And with Arcadia getting the ball, like you said, just 3:32 left in the half, and Mesquite getting the ball in the second half, Arcadia has to at least move the chains here. They can't get a 3-and-out and give Mesquite another good field position drive. So Arcadia's going to need to drive the ball here.
First down and 10. 2 receivers on each side of the line of scrimmage. A couple of Mesquite defenders back up. Quick toss to Brady Force, met immediately by J.D. Sia, and that one was going nowhere. He lost a few on the play, and it'll be second down and 14, or sorry, second down and 13 from the 17.
And great play there by J.D. Sia, able to read the screen pass or the swing pass to Brady Force and able to get him for a tackle for loss.
Second down here from the Arcadia 17. 2:54 to go here in the second quarter. 3 receivers on the left now. Braylon Rooney going deep for Jeremy Smith, and it is incomplete. He made the catch, but he was out of bounds when he did so, and it'll be third down and 13.
And again, we see Rooney looking to go deep down the field. This time not overthrowing it, maybe the slightest underthrow, but overall a solid throw there by Rooney, of course, was out of bounds. Jeremy Smith with the solid catch, but push out of bounds. Huge third and 13 for Arcadia to either move the chains and possibly score before half, make this a 1-score game, or give the ball back to Mesquite, who could then score and really just blow this game open.
Third down and long here. Oh, and we have a whistle. Ray Brown wants a timeout. He's going to get it. And they'll talk things over here on third down.
And great timeout call there by Ray Brown. Really the biggest play of the game so far that could swing this game in so many different directions. But great call by there for Ray Brown to discuss this play over.
Well, this is an important drive. They really need to get something going here. If this is another incomplete pass, they're going to give Mesquite's offense lots of time. And we've seen so far they've been very efficient moving down the field. And this could really spell trouble. What we've been seeing Arcadia do to a lot of teams this year, it's being done to them right now. They really need to respond.
And coming into this game, I've mentioned this a few times, but did not think that Mesquite would be able to keep up with the scoring of Arcadia, but this Mesquite defense has really blown my mind so far with how well they have been clamping these receivers on Arcadia and just able to make Braylon Rooney really uncomfortable back there.
Well, they haven't allowed Force to really get into the open field. They've really forced Rooney to have to throw. And you're right, they've been really on top of the receivers. No easy passes. Third down and 13 here. Rooney's going to go for another one. He's going deep, and another overthrow. This one was intended for Drew Smith, and it's going to be 4th and 13 from the 17-yard line. Jaden Vigil, who had quite the return last time, he's going to set up shop at about the Mesquite 47, as Garrett Kyle, who's known to be able to punt the ball deep, is set to punt it away again.
And we've probably seen more punts from Garrett Kyle in this first half alone than we've seen from Arcadia all year combined so far. Another 3-and-out for the Titans offense, as the Wildcats defense has just looked amazing so far in this first half. And Mesquite's going to get the ball back with, right now, 2:32 left in the first half, looking to make this a 13-plus point game.
Low snap, he's going to get it. Low kick, lands at about the Arcadia 49, takes a bounce into Mesquite territory, but once again, they're going to pick up at about the Mesquite 47, so they're in great field position here with 2:23 to go.
And even if Arcadia wasn't able to get any points on that last drive, all they had to do, not all, of course, they are chasing points right now, but just had to run the clock, move the ball down the field, and maybe even just pin Mesquite down inside their own 20. But now they're going to get the ball back at their own 47, 2:23 left in the first half, and they definitely have time here to put some more points on the board.
Big drive here for both teams. Arcadia's defense asked to make another stop again, and this time it is blocked. Jacob Teekamp getting his hands up and blocking the attempted pass to Jay Williams. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Good start for Arcadia's defense.
And if they can keep this going, of course, that was only one stop. And Mesquite, I mean, they're going to look to pass the ball, to move the ball down the field and get into a closer scoring range with still just around 2 minutes left. But if they can force some more incompletions, Arcadia might have a chance to get the ball back.
Jones the toss. It is caught by Coleman right around the first down. Fights off a tackle, passes the 40. And it's going to be 1st down and 10 for the Wildcats as they get the chains here, clock ticking.
And once again there, you see about a 5 to 8 yard kind of just curl route again by the Wildcats. You've seen Jalen Coleman, Jay Williams do that a lot so far this game, and able to just force a miss and take it for a 1st down.
Gain of 15. Jones going to take it himself. He passes the 35 down to the 30. It's going to be 2nd and very short.
And right away there, he saw P.J. Jones read the rush, read that he was in trouble, and just take it right up the middle. He's not taking that ball outside to allow the Arcadia D-line to bring him down on the outside of the pocket, but just taking that right up the middle and taking it for another 5+ yard gain. As it looks like he got 8 there.
2nd and 2 from the Arcadia 30. Jones, the draw to Rodriguez going backwards. It's going to be a loss of about 4 on the play. Great job to get in the backfield and sniff that out.
And with the clock ticking, a huge 3rd and looks like about 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard loss there. Huge 3rd and 6, clock ticking, just hitting a minute left in the first half. And 3rd down on the 32-yard line. I'm kind of surprised they didn't call a timeout there and wanted to talk that over.
Clock under a minute now. 3rd and 5, loss of 3 on the play. Setting up from the 33, a quick toss to Coleman, fights off another tackle. This will be a 1st down. And Mesquite going to hurry it up here.
And again, you see the same play over and over again. Arcadia not being able to adjust to those quick slant plays. They definitely need to consider more of kind of a press, and of course at that point you can't get beat down the field, but over and over again you have seen this Mesquite offense running the same routes, same plays, and able to just turn those into solid gains.
Well, you nailed it on the head. No answer for the quick tosses on the sidelines, and Jalen Coleman's really been the biggest culprit of that. He's taken everything that the Arcadia secondary is giving him, and the gain of 9 there sets them up from the Arcadia 24. They got 39 seconds and 1 timeout here to try and extend the lead to possibly up to 17 points, and it will be by far the biggest deficit the Titans have faced so far this year. On the sideline, Braylon Rooney warming up, potentially in case he gets one more attempt here in this half, and a lot of questions to be answered for Arcadia's offense in the locker room as we get set here for 1st down and 10. P.J. Jones by himself in shotgun formation. He's going to take it himself up to about the 15-yard line. There is a flag in the backfield.
And again, even with the flag there, you see P.J. Jones right away realizing that there is pressure on him, and he doesn't take that to the outside. He takes that to the inside to avoid a sack and get some yards there, but it looks like that will be holding on Mesquite, pushing them back to make it what looks like it will be a 1st and longer with 33 seconds left in the half.
So we'll redo 1st down here from the 34-yard line, 1st and 20. And Mesquite going over the play. Low snap, quick toss to Coleman. Fights off a few. He gets into the red zone. Jalen Coleman with another reception. Clock is ticking, though. And I think now Mesquite's going to call a timeout to try and stop it. And I believe they do, yes.
And for this wide receiver duo of Jalen Coleman and Jay Williams, entered the game on 16 and 17 receptions each, respectively, 377 yards and 323 yards. So they've both really been sharing the targets. But the yards per catch for both of them, almost 24 for Coleman and 19 per catch for Jay Williams. Of course, tonight you've seen a lot more short passes, but as we saw on that last play there, it was another product of the yards after the catch and able to turn that into a much bigger play after that holding call.
Gain of 18 there by Coleman. He fought off a few Arcadia defenders. And they'll be setting up shop from the 16. They got 21 seconds and 0 timeouts, so you got to assume that's going to go through the air. And both teams make their way back out on the field.
And if you're P.J. Jones here, you have to do whatever you can to avoid a sack and let that clock pretty much tick all the way down.
P.J. Jones here. He's going to the end zone and a little too far. He was looking for, I believe he was looking for Coleman on that play.
And just missed Coleman on that touchdown, on a potential touchdown pass, but that will leave the Wildcats with the 3rd and 4. And again, you can't take a sack here if you need to just throw the ball away and possibly get a much closer attempt at the kick than the last one.
Jones to his right, a little too far to the right. The attempt was for Henderson, and it'll be 4th and 4, and it'll be decision time. Looks like they're going to bring Isaac Crowell out for the field goal attempt.
And that was not at all the worst possible scenario there for Mesquite. If he catches that ball, he's going to be short of the 1st down, and the clock's probably going to tick all the way down. With a 4th down there, they would have had to snap it right away. Probably wouldn't have been able to get the kicking team out, but that's probably the best case scenario there with that incomplete pass, allowing the Wildcats to put 3 more points on the board.
He will be kicking from the 22-yard line, so it'll be a 32-yard kick. Kick is up, and it is low, and it is no good. So once again, Mesquite comes out of the drive with 0 points, and another win for this Arcadia defense, who's really been keeping the Titans in this game so far. It could be a lot more. And the offense really has to thank the defense so far. Mesquite has left almost 20 points on the table, as with 10 seconds left from the 20. It'll be a long way to go. Can only imagine not getting the ball to start the half, you're probably going to want to go deep here. You're going to want to try and get some points. You do have a timeout, though, so whatever happens, you do have a potential of 2 plays as Brady Force takes the handoff to the 27, and they are going to let it run out. So we've reached halftime here from Arcadia High School. The Arcadia Titans down 17-7 here to the Mesquite Wildcats who've come to play. Bobby, really kudos to that Mesquite defense. They've really shut down Rooney in the offense.
And both sides of the ball for Mesquite have been looking solid. Of course, they left 6 points on the board with some missed field goals and some drives that they couldn't complete all the way, of course, leaving some more points on the board, like you said. But yeah, this defense not allowing any offensive points by Arcadia for a team who averages just under 40 points per game. Only 7 points in that first half, of course, on that kickoff return by Brady Forrest to start off the game. But Braylon Rooney, Brady Forrest, not able to get anything going. Earlier in the game, they kind of were able to move the ball a little bit and get down the field, but the majority of the drives not able to get anything. And this is the first time we've seen Arcadia on both sides of the ball struggle all year.
Well, you said it all. An electric start to the game. Brady Force taking it to the house. Haven't really been able to get anything going since then. We're going to take a break. We will see you all back for the second half. 17-7 Mesquite from Arcadia High School.
Hello everyone, this is Kyle Cooper with Varsity Sports. The Phoenix Suns just acquired center Yusuf Nurkic in a trade this offseason. Now, talk about an origin story. Yusuf Nurkic was only 14 years old when his father Haris Nurkic beat up 14 people in a fight as a cop in Bosnia. Yes, that's correct. He won a fight against 14 people. It certainly helps when you're 7 feet tall and weigh over 400 pounds. I definitely wouldn't want to get on the wrong side of that man. Reporter Enis Trnovovic was reading the newspaper and stopped upon this story. He knew that he had to immediately talk to Haris, but he wasn't interested in the policeman as much as his son. He asked Haris if he had any children. Haris answered and told him about Yusuf Nurkic. At the time, Nurkic was only 14, but the reporter could see the potential in his son. From there, he took Nurkic to Slovenia and gave him the opportunity to play basketball. And, as they say, the rest is history. Nurkic now stands at 7 feet tall and weighs 290 pounds. He started his career by being drafted by the Denver Nuggets and played with them from 2014 to 2017. Nurkic played well with the Nuggets, but things changed when one of the best centers in the NBA, Nikola Jokic, arrived. Nurkic saw his value fall with the team and spent time on the bench. Now, he isn't one to keep quiet, and he requested a trade immediately. The Nuggets granted his request, and Nurkic moved to the Portland Trail Blazers. In his best season with Portland, he played 72 games, and he averaged 15.6 points, shot 50.8%, had 10.4 rebounds in that 2018-19 season. While productive, Nurkic struggled to stay healthy in his last 3 seasons with the team. Over his career, Nurkic has averaged 12.3 points per game, shot 50.2% from the field, grabbed 8.6 rebounds, and has had 2.3 assists. The Phoenix Suns have just acquired the center, and while he needs to play well, a large amount of responsibility falls on head coach Frank Vogel to get the most out of the player. It is important to know that the Suns don't need a top 5 defense to win games with their stellar offense. Vogel has built elite defenses in the past with centers Roy Hibbert and Anthony Davis. He even won a championship with the Lakers. But he also didn't do as well when he was coaching with the Orlando Magic and had center Nikola Vucevic. They only won 54 total games in 2 seasons with the Magic, and they ranked 24th in the NBA. They were also ranked 20th on defense. Like I said before, the Suns don't need an all-star center to play great defense this year. They have a number of players off the bench that can help them defensively, and if Nurkic can play good enough defense to win enough games, they will do well this season. But some questions remain. Will Vogel strike gold again with Nurkic at center? How will Nurkic play throughout the season and the postseason? Will Nurkic channel his father and beat up the other 14 teams in the Western Conference? We will have to see as the season progresses, and the Suns now have Nurkic on their team. The keys for Nurkic will be playing well, not only down low but on the perimeter as well, He's shown that he does have a three-point shot and can also dish it off when he needs to. And another important key is to avoid drama in the locker room, which DeAndre Ayton didn't do. But for Nurkic, this is a big role for him, and I think he knows that going into this season. Once again, their first game is against the Golden State Warriors later this month. Thank you all for tuning in to this halftime segment. I'm Kyle Cooper with Varsity Sports, and enjoy the second half of the games.
Hi, my name is Eric Perry and I'm the proud owner of Eco Roofing Solutions. I've been in this industry for over 25 years and I'm the current president of the Arizona Roofing Contractors Association. Our mission is to provide the absolute best customer experience, and we operate all over the entire state of Arizona. We will come out and provide a courtesy, no obligation roof inspection to you, as well as an estimate within 24 hours. Our team is dedicated to providing the best quality product and workmanship, and we're here to serve you. You can call us at 480-695-7736 or check us out online at ecoroofaz.com. To learn more about us, you can find me on Instagram at YourBeardedRoofer or at Eco Roofing Solutions AZ. We are proud supporters of our community's youth and the next generation, and we would love for you to come and join the hashtag Eco family today.
Call Eric and his team at Eco Roofing Solutions, 480-695-7736, and they'll give you a fast, free, no-nonsense estimate. Tell them Vince sent you.
Game 2 of the National League Wildcard Series between the Diamondbacks and Brewers. In case you missed it on Wednesday, we're going to start bottom of the first, bases loaded for Sal Frelick of the Brewers with one out, facing Zach Gallen, the Diamondbacks ace. Frelick's going to fly out to right field. Christian Yelich is going to score on the sacrifice fly. Early 1-0 lead for the Brewers. Then bottom of the first still for Willy Adames. He comes through with 2 outs with an RBI single to center. The Brewers would have an early 2-0 lead. We're going to go to the bottom of the third. Sal Frelick again, Zach Gallen again. Tough spot again, but this time Zach Gallen comes through with a double play. You can see the line drive right back to the mound, but the pitcher drops the glove, but no panic, is able to turn the double play. We're going to go to the top of the 5th. No score for the D-backs until Alek Thomas hits a solo home run to put the Diamondbacks on the board. His first career postseason hit and first career postseason home run. Nice left-handed swing from the youngster, you can see right there, to cut the deficit in half. We're going to go to the top of the 6th inning. This was the big inning. It was a Geraldo Perdomo walk, Corbin Carroll double, then a Ketel Marte RBI single up the middle to give the Diamondbacks a lead. What a clutch hit from the veteran Diamondback Marte, who's been with the team since 2017. You can see there, great piece of hitting from Marte to go up the middle. Sal Frelick would try to throw out the speedy Corbin Carroll at home, but no chance, because Corbin Carroll, as we know, is one of the fastest base runners in the league, and the dugout loves what they see. But we're not done in the top of the 6th. The bases were loaded. Abner Uribe on the mound for the Brewers. A wild pitch allowing Tommy Pham to come home and score, and it's a 4-2 lead for the D-backs. Tommy Pham, big-time trade acquisition during the trade deadline this season. You can see great heads-up base running from the veteran. He comes home to score. So we're staying in the top of the 6th. Lourdes Gurriel, a little bit of a floater, awkward-looking fly ball, a little bit of a misplay from Christian Yelich, but ultimately it lands for another hit and another RBI from the D-backs. It is 5-2 in the top of the sixth. 3-run lead now. D-backs trying to preserve it. We're going to go to the bottom of the eighth. Kevin Ginkel pitching out of the bullpen for the Diamondbacks, but a bad start to the inning for the D-backs. Good start for the Brewers. Bunt single from Christian Yelich. They get a runner on to start the inning, and then it's William Contreras going the other way, and it's 5-2, 2 on for the Brewers. Then with one out, Mark Canha also goes the opposite way. Down the line, it sneaks in for a single, so now the bases are loaded with one out for the Brewers. Andrew Saalfrank, the rookie who pitched barely over 10 innings this season, goes home for the force out, tries to go to goes to first for the double play, but could not, but got the most important out at home. And how about the manager, Torey Lovullo, trusting the rookie Andrew Saalfrank with 2 outs, bases loaded, Willy Adames up the middle, but right there is Ketel Marte to get out of the big-time jam. So the D-backs 1 inning away from shutting it down and moving on to the National League Division Series. Paul Sewald on the mound. He goes with a line drive, and it's almost caught by Perdomo, but smart play for him to recover and go to Marte at second and at least get 1 out, and that was the second out of the 9th. So with the closer on, can they get 1 final out to move on? Not quite yet. Christian Yelich goes the opposite way for a double, and the Brewers once again have an opportunity. It's second and third. Diamondbacks looking for the final, closing out. Can they get it? Facing William Contreras. Paul Sewald strikes him out on 3 pitches. How about the Arizona Diamondbacks going into Milwaukee, winning both games out of the best 2 out of 3 series in the wild card round? They will advance to face the Los Angeles Dodgers. They go insane in the locker room, and they deserve it. What a win.
Hi, my name is Eric Perry, and I'm the proud owner of Eco Roofing Solutions. I've been in this industry for over 25 years, and I'm the current president of the Arizona Roofing Contractors Association. Our mission is to provide the absolute best customer experience, and we operate all over the entire state of Arizona. We will come out and provide a courtesy, no-obligation roof inspection to you, as well as an estimate within 24 hours. Our team is dedicated to providing the best quality product and workmanship, and we're here to serve you. You can call us at 480-695-7736 or check us out online at ecoroofaz.com. To learn more about us, you can find me on Instagram at YourBeardedRoofer or at EcoRoofingSolutionsAZ. We are proud supporters of our community's youth and the next generation, and we would love for you to come and join the hashtag EcoFamily today.
Call Eric and his team at Eco Roofing Solutions, 480-695-7736, and they'll give you a fast, free, no-nonsense estimate. Tell them Vince sent you.
Hi,
Hey
Varsity
guys,
Sports
Vince
fans.
here to talk
This
about
is
Angel
Shai Gara.
Dentistry. It's where my wife and I have gone for over 10 years, and we trust them with our routine and extensive dental care because they care. Dr. Amber Angel is an Arizona native, born in the town of Miami, and has been practicing in the Valley over 20 years. For general to comprehensive dental services, call 602-788-2008. Located off of Cave Creek Road, just north of the 101 in North Phoenix. Angel Dentistry, proud supporters of our young people and proud partners of the Varsity Sports Show.
Hi, Varsity Sports fans. This is Shai Gara. Make sure you stay tuned for our halftime where we break down different highlights from sports locally or otherwise. So plenty of entertainment and content coming your way if you stick around with us. What I personally think is cool about our halftime show is we cover different sports, maybe some you might not expect, and a variety of different content, of course, high school football, and maybe some professional stuff such as NFL highlights from the previous week.
Hey folks, J.R. Lambright here, special field correspondent for the Varsity Sports Show. Join me every Saturday from 8 to 10 a.m. Pacific for JR's Texas Tales, where I share stories of Texans who triumphed over adversity and gave back to their local communities. Tune in for a bit of gritty edification on KDUS AM 1060, Arizona.
Hello, my name is Ella Walter Sanchez, and I'm so excited to be a fall 2023 Varsity Sports intern. I'm currently a senior at Arcadia High School and host the morning news. My dream is to be a sideline reporter for an MLB team. I'll be hosting the Scottsdale Sports Report. See you then.
Hey everyone, I'm Bobby Murphy, and I'm a senior in the Walter Cronkite School of Journalism and Mass Communications. I've been a digital reporter and photographer in the past, and I'm excited to join Varsity Sports Show as a play-by-play announcer and color commentator.
Hello everyone, my name is Connor Manning and I'm thrilled to be a part of the varsity sports team this fall. I look forward to build off my own commentating I did in high school, calling some great moments throughout the season, and gain lots of valuable experience for the future. Catch you guys at the games!
What's inside you? Is it strength? Is it speed? Is it knowledge of the game? Unlocking the greatness inside you means digging deeper, running faster, and going further than you can on your own. Banner Sports Medicine High Performance Center trains the athlete in all of us with technology, techniques, and hands-on experience customized to you. See what you're capable of by unlocking the greatness inside of you.
When you think of family restaurants and sports bars, think Bonfire. Bonfire is part of the Tempe landscape, supporting local schools. Join the Bonfire Booster Club Challenge. Mention Corona del Sol, Desert Vista, Marcos de Niza, Mountain Point, or Valley Christian, and that school's sports program will earn loyalty points. The winner after football season will earn a fundraiser at Bonfire. Come for the food and fun, support the community. Bonfire, open every day east of I-10 on Warner. Show your game ticket all day Friday and Saturday and get 15% off. 480-306-6801.
Hi, my name is Eric Perry, and I'm the proud owner of Eco Roofing Solutions. I've been in this industry for over 25 years, and I'm the current president of the Arizona Roofing Contractors Association. Our mission is to provide the absolute best customer experience, and we operate all over the entire state of Arizona. We will come out and provide a courtesy, no-obligation roof inspection to you, as well as an estimate within 24 hours. Our team is dedicated to providing the best quality product and workmanship, and we're here to serve you. You can call us at 480-695-7736 or check us out online at ecoroofaz.com. To learn more about us, you can find me on Instagram at YourBeardedRoofer or at EcoRoofingSolutionsAZ. We are proud supporters of our community's youth and the next generation, and we would love for you to come and join the hashtag EcoFamily today.
Call Eric and his team at Eco Roofing Solutions, 480-695-7736, and they'll give you a fast, free, no-nonsense estimate. Tell them Vince sent you.
And welcome back to the Arcadia High School football field. Just about set to kick off the second half of play. Unusual first half for the 6-0 Titans. Arcadia really shut out on the offensive end, down 17-7. Bobby, take us through the first half.
Yeah, Connor, I mean, in that first half, we just saw absolute domination from Mesquite on the defensive end. Saw the game start off on the opening kickoff with Brady Forrest returning that kick to start off the game, giving Arcadia a 7-0 lead, and that's all they got for the first half, with Mesquite really able to stop them. With around 2 minutes left in the first quarter, Mesquite finally got on the board with the field goal to cut the deficit to 7-3, and then next drive, pretty much 10, 15 seconds later, I believe it was the first or second play of the drive for Arcadia, Rooney had a pass to Carter Pruitt, kind of a high pass, but still just tipped off of Pruitt's hands and was returned for about a 20-ish yard pick six by Ethan Crowell to make it 10-7 Mesquite, and then pretty much a whole quarter with no scoring. Both defensive sides were looking really good. Of course, Mesquite with their stout front seven really able to start Brady Forrest in the running game overall, but with about 3.5 minutes left in the first half, we saw Jalen Coleman with a great around 24-yard touchdown. P.J. Jones rolling out to his left, throwing it kind of across his body, but pretty much in the middle of the end zone, but kind of a toe-tap catch for Jalen Coleman to make it 17-7, and that's all we saw for the scoring in the first half. Only one offensive touchdown, and that was that touchdown by Jalen Coleman there, but Jalen Coleman, Jay Williams have been amazing so far for Mesquite, able to just turn 5 to 8 yard kind of just quick curl routes into big plays, and Arcadia really has not been able to defend that at all.
Well, we'll see if they have an answer. Coach Ray Brown talking with the crew in the halftime portion, and noticed on the Arcadia sideline both Braylon Rooney and Zach Smith warming up. Wonder maybe he might go with a change. Got to figure out something. Rooney's been struggling a little bit here in the first half. We'll see if he can pick it up here. Garrett Kyle sent to boot it away from the 40 for the Titans. Mesquite won the opening coin toss. They elected to defer it to the half. That's where we saw Brady Forrest return it all the way. But since then, we've seen nothing else really come for Arcadia's offense. They'll have to wait a little bit, though, for us to see any second half adjustments. And interim coach Keith Carpenter has to be happy with Mesquite's first half of play on both sides of the ball. PJ Jones was really the best player on the field for the Wildcats. He was doing it with his arms and his legs. Arcadia crowd getting loud here. Once again, Heil set to boot it away here. And it'll be a very important second half drive for both teams. Mesquite looking to extend the lead, really put the Titans in a hole. Heil boots it away. Deep kick. This one is going into the end zone, so it'll be a touchback, and that is where Jones and the Mesquite offense will pick up again. And Bobby, if you're Mesquite, what do you keep doing here that's been working?
I mean, entering this game, PJ Jones's completion percentage was only 53 on the season, and tonight that is absolutely skyrocketed. He's completing the majority of his passes tonight, way above 53%. And again, if you're Mesquite, you just want to run really the same offense they've been running. Jones has been able to run, use his legs, and just those quick curl routes to Jalen Coleman, Jay Williams, and just use the yards after catch to keep moving the chains for them. And Eric Rodriguez has also been having a solid day on the ground for them.
First down and 10, Jones completed to Jamar Trotter. And it will be about a 6-yard reception. Beckham Flynn was able to make the tackle for the defense. 2nd and 4, they have him at the Mesquite 26-yard line. Hard count by P.J. Jones. He looks over at the sideline, maybe a change in play. He's got 2 receivers on his right, 1 on his left. He's got Rodriguez in the backfield. He's going to hand it off to Rodriguez, met immediately by, I believe that was Xander Quintana. And it's going to be 3rd down here. And I don't see the chains moving. I don't think he picked up anything there.
And for Arcadia, I mean, not a lot of bright spots for them in that first half. Besides, I mean, they did have a lot of defensive stops, kind of holding Mesquite to much lower than they really could be at. But Xander Quintana has been really the best part of their team so far, looking amazing on the D-line, making some stops and getting to P.J. Jones.
3rd down and 3 here. They gave him a yard. Jones escaping from pressure, but he's going to be met by the Arcadia defense, and that will be a 3-and-out for Mesquite. P.J. Jones once again trying to escape danger and make a play, but it was not enough. John Coulter was there.
And obviously, if you're Arcadia, there's not a better way to start with that second half. If Mesquite drives down the field and scores a touchdown and makes that 24-7, of course, with so much time left, that doesn't put the game away, but that really could have put it in even more panic mode, almost as much as possible for Arcadia. So a huge stop for them, and getting the ball back down 10 just 2 minutes into this second half is huge for Arcadia.
Isaac Kroll to punt it away. He's standing on his own 13. Couple of Titans approaching him fast. Chris Hughes takes the fair catch. He will be at the 32-yard line. So Braylon Rooney, yes, he is going to be the quarterback to start. They're going to keep rolling with him. Second chance now, first quarter. You got to put that in the rearview mirror. It's time to get a comeback rally started here.
And for Arcadia, I mean, of course you always want to have your backup QB just getting ready, but if there was any question to put Zach Smith in, nothing against Zach Smith, of course, but for how good Braylon Rooney has been all season, that would have been a mind-blowing decision if they had made the switch there.
First down and 10. The handoff to Brady Forrest. Picks up a couple. He's met there by about 5 Mesquite defenders. They have him at the 34, so they're going to say it was a gain of 2.
And for this Mesquite front seven, especially the D-line, and especially the edge rushers, I mean, Brady Force, who we've seen have his biggest plays running to the outside, he hasn't been able to get that at all this game. He hasn't been able to get any big plays really on the ground for him, but the edge rushers being able to keep him on the inside, running straight into the defensive tackles has been vital for their defense.
A diamond formation of receivers on the left side. The toss to the right, though, for Jeremy Smith. It is caught. Fights off a couple of tacklers. First big play in a while for Arcadia's offense. Gets it into Mesquite territory. He's going to be spotted at the 42-yard line. Big play there. Jeremy Smith, like I said, the quick toss. He fought off a defender and was off to the races.
And great play call there by Ray Brown in the offense. I mean, we have seen that a little bit this year with 3 or, like we saw there, even 4 receivers stacked up on the left side. And then Jeremy Smith alone on the right side just takes more attention off of him and able to just put him on 1v1 coverage.
Gain of 24 on the play. Rooney by himself in the backfield once again. Quick toss. A spin move. And a little bit more. I believe that was Jeremy Smith again. Looks like it's going to be near the first down marker. And they're going to give it to him first down. Gain of 11 on the play. It's going to be 1st and 10 from the Mesquite 31.
And for Arcadia, just getting the ball to Jeremy Smith just to get this offense going. They've been able to move the ball down this drive easily so far. Of course, back-to-back plays to Jeremy Smith, being able to move the chains.
Well, something I've noticed as well, they're kind of pulling what Mesquite is doing. The quick tosses to the sideline. Back-to-back plays have gone for over 30 yards here. On first down, fakes the handoff to force a deep throw. Believe the intended receiver was Alex Alba. He was guarded heavily by Jaden Vigil, and it'll be second down.
And you saw Alex Alba on the left side alone with Jaden Vigil on him, but great coverage by Vigil there, like you said, and don't know if that was a miscommunication at all, if Alba was supposed to go farther down the field or if Rooney was kind of just throwing it away, or possible miscommunication, but great coverage by Vigil there to force an incompletion.
7:43 to go here in the third quarter. Tight formation of receivers near the offensive line for Arcadia. The pitch to Brady Force. He was going to go to the outside, cuts to the middle. Great decision on his part. He gets to about the 20-yard line. They're going to have him spotted at the 20-yard line, and it will be a first down. And that was a bit of almost like a broken pitch there. It looked like he wanted to go to the outside. He's been able to really, once he gets out there, to get down the field, but quick cut to the middle, and it worked out in his favor.
And I believe that is the first run so far this game for Force that is of 10-plus yards. So great to get him going, and that could be huge for Arcadia if they can get him going more.
They have him spot at the 19. It was a gain of 12. First down in the red zone. Brady Force cutting up the middle again. Another decent gain. Looks like he picked up about 4 or 5 on the play. And we'll see the spot in a second.
And again, Arcadia looking to Force there, able to get that ball up the middle, and the offensive line to create a hole for him to get through.
They're going to say it was at the Mesquite 11, and it'll be second down and 3. The quick handoff, trudging forward. Charlie Driggs, the senior, powering forward. That is going to be another first down, and it's going to be 1st and goal.
And Charlie Driggs, with all the running backs they have, Arcadia has, of course, with Force, and you have Joe and Chris, who is also getting carries. Charlie Driggs, who entrance game only had 5 carries on the year, but for 33 yards and a touchdown, able to get through there.
First and goal, the pitch to Brady Force, cutting to the middle. Looks like he picked up a couple. They're going to have him at the 5-yard line, so it was a gain of a few. Robert Ferris for the Wildcats defense. was able to make the stop, gain of 2, so it'll be 2nd and goal from the 5. 5:30 to go. Great drive by the Titans, slow, methodical, but down the field. And the first really spark of light we've seen from this offense on this drive, consistently moving up the field, doing what they do best, that balanced attack on the ground through the air. Braylon Rooney under center, hands it off to Brady Force, and he's going to punch it into the end zone. Touchdown, Arcadia. And I almost want to say finally, as Arcadia's offense finally gets it together and finds their way into the end zone. Brady Force, his 2nd time in the end zone. He punches it in from 5 yards out, and the Arcadia Titans are within 4 with 5:08 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Garrett Kyle going to attempt the extra point.
Yeah, and on this past drive, you really saw Forrest and the offensive line creating holes for him, and Forrest being able to burst through and get through. Not any huge plays there, but Forrest able to get about 1 or 2 solid plays there of 10-plus yards.
And the extra point is good. So it is 17-14, and that Arcadia offense is alive again, as they will want to call on that defense just one more time to make another big play and try and get ahead in this game once again. And that whole drive, they really looked good, especially that Rooney to Smith connection. It seems that Rooney's really found his stride again, especially on those 2 completions to Smith that went for 12 and for 18 yards.
Yeah, definitely, Connor. And getting Smith more involved, and Rooney, and of course, like you said, just Rooney and Smith getting in rhythm together, and Rooney being able to hit his passes, and Smith able to make some big plays there. And there was a lot of Forrest and Smith and Forrest, but Forrest, the biggest part of that, biggest takeaway from that drive is Forrest and the offensive line able to coexist and just get something going.
Garrett Kyle set to boot it away from the 40 again. And it's up to P.J. Jones and that offense to try and find an answer and extend that lead. As it's booted away, this one looks returnable. It's picked up at about the 2-yard line. That's V-Hill. He's met right away at about the 15-yard line, maybe the 16. So he was able to get a couple. And that is where P.J. Jones and the offense will take over. So, Bobby, take me through that last drive by Arcadia.
Yeah, I mean, everything went well for Arcadia, not just on that pass drive, but, of course, in that first drive as well by their defense, able to force that 3-and-out. But what possibly could have been a 24-7 game if Arcadia's defense came out poorly. Arcadia was able to feed Smith, get Rooney in more rhythm, and just Force being able to get some carries and make some plays. And a lot better blocking to create those holes that we didn't see as much in the first half.
First down and 10. Jones hands it off to Rodriguez. Rodriguez heads up to the left sideline to try and get something, and he goes nowhere. We'll see where they spotted him. Pablo Javier and Jacob T-Camp there to make the tackle for the Titans, and they're going to say he wasn't able to get back. In fact, he went backwards, so it'll be 2nd down and 11 from the 15. Great job by this Arcadia front, really stuffing that run game. No big plays by Rodriguez. As we see 2nd down here. Jones alone in the backfield, going for a deep ball, just a little too far. He was looking for, I believe that was, it was Adrian Joe, who we've seen a couple times take offensive snaps. He was starting on defense tonight for Mesquite, and we've seen that a few times. We see a few defensive players come in on the offensive side of the ball. He does play wide receiver as well.
And you saw Keyshawn Middleton there on the coverage there on that last play on Adrian Joe, and just great coverage, not letting him get away and not allowing P.J. Jones to make an easier pass.
4:20 to go, 3rd down and 11. The pass is caught by Coleman, and that will be good for a 1st down. They're going to have him spotted at the 26. So it looks like it'll be gain of just enough.
And a huge 1st down there for Mesquite, a second 3 and out really would have shifted the momentum into Arcadia's side. But
well, they're actually going to say it's 4th and 1 now. They said he was a little short. I thought he had gotten to the 26. They just made the ruling. Looks like they are going to punt it away. They're not going to take any chances.
And from our angle, it definitely looks like he got it. But there's going to be a timeout, it looks like,
Looks like it's officials' timeout. I don't know exactly what it's going to be about. Maybe an equipment something. Oh, yeah, I believe it was Jamar Trotter. Had something with his equipment issues. Anyways, 4th and 1 from the 25. I can't help but wonder there might be something sneaky on Mesquite's side. Being so close to the first down marker, I could be wrong, though. They are quite deep in their own territory. Once again, finding themselves in 4th down at the 25-yard line. And he's just going to punt it away, and it is a booming kick going all the way back to the 30-yard line and goes out of bounds. They have it spotted at, I thought for a second it was going to be within the 25. Great job. Another great stop by Arcadia's defense. Back-to-back 3 and outs to start the half for Mesquite. And they're going to start at the 30. And for this, they might have, the Mesquite's defense might have woken up a dragon from Arcadia's offense. We'll see what they can get going here.
And by Keith Carpenter, that was definitely the right move there to punt. I mean, 4th and 1, you might want to go for it. If you're Brandon Staley, you might want to go for that as usual. But
oh, yeah, you're a Chargers guy, huh?
Great decision to punt there, and because that really could have gone poorly for them if they went for it, and it went poorly.
Braylon Rooney under center. He's going to hand it off to Brady Forrest. He's met right away by the brick wall of the Mesquite defense. It looked like that was J.D. Sia, who was the first one to see him there. Eli Conde and Ethan Crowell all there to make sure that Forrest was unable to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And it looked like Forrest might have had something on the outside there, and it's surprising that we haven't seen him get outside as much tonight, but like we were saying earlier, the edge rushers for Mesquite have been able to stop that and force him inside.
3:30 to go, 2nd down and 11 for Arcadia, their second drive of the half. If you're just tuning in, it was 17-7 to start. Arcadia, after a 3 and out, came down the field and scored. And a quick toss. Jeremy Smith bobbled it, but it was caught out of the 36. Gain of 7. It's going to be a 3rd and relatively short yards to go.
And it looks like Ethan Crowell almost came in there and deflected that, but it's going to be a 3rd and much shorter now after that completion.
Great toss, close. Another close chance for Mesquite's defenders, especially Crowell, who had the pick 6 earlier, to get his hands on the ball. Braylon Rooney by himself. He's got 3 options to his right. He's going for Smith, and that one is incomplete. That was Jaden Vigil who met him right away. Smith got his hands on the ball but was unable to corral it, and on 4th down, the Titans are going to punt it away here. So a great response by Mesquite's defense after giving up the touchdown last drive, and P.J. Jones is going to get the ball again.
And I like that play call there for the Titans, just to get a – don't need to go deep, 3rd and 4, don't need a long ball. Just get a 5-yard quick play, but great coverage there by Vigil, and great hit to force the incompletion.
Garrick Howell punts it away. It's going to be retrieved at about the 26-yard line by Vigil, who made the defensive play. He gets to the outside, past the 40. He's going to be taken out at the 45. There is a flag. Flag is spotted at the 37. I don't know if that's where it happened, but we will find out what the call is here in just 1 second. And might have negated a great return by Jaden Vigil. He's had about 2 or 3 tonight where he really puts Mesquite in great territory when they start.
And Drew Smith looks like he could have had the hit right away there, but came in a little too hot and was not able to get a great angle for the tackle. And it looks like that will be a holding penalty on Mesquite, so that will push them back to, looks like, around the 25-ish yard line. Maybe a little bit farther up.
We'll find out in just 1 second the exact spotting by the official. Mesquite's offense is huddled around the 25. You are right. That is where they're going to have them.
Great guess.
2:59 to go. 1st and 10 from the 25. Mesquite trying to respond here after back-to-back 2-and-outs to start the half. Jones has got a receiver on his left. He's got 2 wide on his right. He's going to hand it off to Rodriguez. Fighting off an initial tackler. He's going to be taken down at about the 33-yard line. We'll see the exact spotting in just 1 second.
And Rodriguez came up in there hot. It looked like he took a big hit and was able to still fall forward for a 5-yard gain.
They're going to have him spotted at the 30. And you're right, it'll be 2nd and 5 there. The angles that we're at kind of throw me off. I thought it was a little bit more there. Regardless, 2:30 to go. Once again, Jones in shotgun formation with Rodriguez to his left this time. Same formation as last time. Receivers wise. Jones is going for a pass. He looked to his right, escapes out of the pocket, throws a, and Keyshawn Middleton got his hand on that. He was just trying to throw it out. Keyshawn Middleton, great job getting up there to get a hand on it, but not enough control to be able to try and make a play, and it'll be 3rd down and 5.
And great job there by the Arcadia line and able to force Jones out to his right. And we have seen Jones run out, get out of the pocket, roll to his right, and even to his left like we saw in that touchdown pass. But roll out to his right, and looks like he might have had some open receivers for a sack, but he waited a little long to throw it. And like you said, Keyshawn Middleton able to kind of just bat that up, whatever he was attempting to do there. Maybe the one-handed pick.
3rd down here. He's got 2 receivers on both sides, and he's going down. P.J. Jones will be sacked. Looks like it was Jacob T-Camp once again. He's going to get the sack, and Mesquite's offense is going to go back on. They're going to punt once again. Chris Hoos is going to take the return now. And a great job by Arcadia's defense. Another 3-and-out.
And another huge stop by Arcadia, able to force a punt. And this defense in the second half has just looked so much better. Honestly, looked solid in the first half. They've only really allowed one touchdown. They only have allowed one offensive touchdown all night. And getting some stops in the red zone, forcing some field goals as here comes the punt up, low liner.
Line drive kick. Chris Hoos is going to play it safe. Looks like the spot's going to be at about the 32, 33-yard line. And once again, it's kind of been one of those games, back and forth, teams punting the ball away to each other. And here comes the Arcadia offense, who has been averaging close to 40 points a game up until this point, really stymied by this pesky Mesquite defense, who we knew wasn't, they had been very solid going into this game. We had talked earlier, they had a couple of tough games against top 10 opponents, but outside of that, they've been in tight battles, and they're in another one here with 1:11 to go.
And as Arcadia comes out 17-14 down by 3, of course 17-7 at half, and they were able to come out with a quick touchdown. Few huge stops, as Mesquite really hasn't been able to get anything going at all in the second half.
1st down and 10. Braylon Rooney has an escape route there planned. He's going to pick up a couple. They're going to say that he picked up, looks like they picked up about a few. We'll see what the exact yardage was in just 1 second.
Yeah, it looks like Rooney was able to take that for about 2 or 3 yards, or maybe just gain of nothing as they started at the 28 after that punt. But Rooney not forcing any passes there, saw that there's good coverage and is taking that himself with no really sack potential there. But Rooney able to just roll out and not allow a loss.
2nd down and 10 here. You're right. We've seen him get out of the pocket a few times. Try to get a few yardage as Carter Pruitt goes in motion to the right side. Presents the option, gets the quick toss, picks up a few more yards there. Looks like he was taken out at about the 36-yard line. So it should be a gain of 4 on the play, and it'll be a gain of 7 on the play. And it'll be 3rd down and 3.
Just under a minute left in the third quarter. Arcadia's definitely want to have this ball going into the fourth quarter, just keep some momentum and maybe maybe move the chains here a little bit. and go into the fourth quarter with the ball. But huge 3rd and 3 here where they're going to look to convert.
Last 30 seconds here. Arcadia needs the first down to keep the drive going here. And Rooney fakes the handoff, escapes it, and it's caught! What a catch! Carter Pruitt catching it at about the Arcadia 46. Braylon Rooney, a play almost completely blown up by that Mesquite defense, throws across his body. Carter Pruitt makes a spectacular catch with no gloves on. I just noticed that. And it'll be first down, extending the drive as looks like they're going to let this one run out to the third quarter. Great way to end it. Arcadia keeps the drive alive, and we're going to see what they're going to do here in a second. We'll be right back after the break.
Hey folks, J.R. Lambright here, special field correspondent for the Varsity Sports Show. Join me every Saturday from 8 to 10 a.m. Pacific for JR's Texas Tales, where I share stories of Texans who triumphed over adversity and gave back to their local communities. Tune in for a bit of gritty edification on KDUS AM 1060, Arizona.
What's inside you? Is it strength? Is it speed? Is it knowledge of the game? Unlocking the greatness inside you means digging deeper, running faster, and going further than you can on your own. Banner Sports Medicine High Performance Center trains the athlete in all of us with technology, techniques, and hands-on experience customized to you. See what you're capable of by unlocking the greatness inside of you.
All right, we are back here at the start of the fourth quarter. First down and 10 from the 45 for Arcadia. Things are heating up. If you are just now tuning in, it is 17-14 Mesquite. Brady Forrest takes the handoff up the right side. He may have the angle. He steps out of bounds. They have him stepping out at the 32. A big gain of 14 on the play.
And there you finally saw Forrest get on the outside. And once Forrest gets to the outside, it's going to be a big play, likely a first down, as he's going to run by everyone and take a great angle on it. But back to that first down to end the third quarter. Great defense, or great job by the defensive line, by the edge rusher to get to Rooney. Looks like he might have had him at first if he had him for a tackle on the legs, but Rooney able to roll it to his left, make a throw to the right, and a great catch, like you said there, by Carter Pruitt.
Excuse me, it was a gain of 17. As Forrest takes the handoff again, right up the middle, past the 25-yard line. Picks up quite a few. It's going to be second and very short. They're going to say 2nd and 2.
And great job there by the Titans offensive line. The tackles just pushing the defensive tackles up the field. The two edge rushers kind of coming around on the outside, or excuse me, the guards pushing the defensive tackles up the field. The edge rushers coming around and not able to get anything as Forrest was gone.
Arcadia's offense has that fire lit in them right now, especially on the back of number 6, Brady Forrest, pushing through. He's got the first down easily, and they can't stop number 6 right now. First down and 10. They're going to spot the ball at the 17-yard line, I believe.
And it's great grit and grind, just in the trenches play here by Arcadia. Offensive line looking great, getting holes for Forrest. Forrest running up the middle, Forrest running on the outside. Finally getting him going like he couldn't do in the first half that much, but Forrest able to run the ball, just running fierce on this drive.
When Brady Forrest gets going, it's really hard to stop him. He picks up another 8. Minute and a half gone here in the fourth quarter. Braylon Rooney hands it off. That's Ryan Jimenez, who picks up a couple. They have him spotted, I believe, at the 13-yard line.
And a nice change of pace there to get Jimenez in. Jimenez, who actually is a little taller than Forrest, but weighs a little bit less, but still he seems like a much more run and pound guy than Forrest is, but good change of pace there to have Jimenez in the game.
Getting different options, different looks. Braylon Rooney's got two receivers, one on each side. The handoff once again to Brady Forrest. He maybe got back to the line of scrimmage, so it'll be third down.
And unless if it was just me that are seeing that, it looks like that there could have been a very slight false start that was uncalled, unless if it was just me. But it's going to be looks like a 3rd and 6 for Arcadia, as huge third down for them. And, of course, they do have Garrick Heil. If nothing's able to happen here, they do have Heil. That could tie up the game.
The emergency option locked and loaded. He's warming up right now just in case. As we just passed the 9:30 mark left here in the fourth quarter. Braylon Rooney, he's got Pruden Alba on the left. He's got Smith on the right. He's got Force next to him. He's going to fake the toss to Force, hands it off to Ian Slater. Cuts to the middle. Touchdown, Arcadia. Just like that, the Titans are back in front. A great toss. Braylon Rooney caught Ian Slater cutting to the outside. Ian Slater cut back to the inside. He was untouched. And that is a touchdown, as we have a Mesquite player down, and we will be right back.
Hey guys, Vince here to talk about Angel Dentistry. It's where my wife and I have gone for over 10 years, and we trust them with our routine and extensive dental care because they care. Dr. Amber Angel is an Arizona native, born in the town of Miami, and has been practicing in the Valley over 20 years. For general to comprehensive dental services, call 602-788-2008. Located off of Cave Creek Road just north of the 101 in North Phoenix. Angel Dentistry, proud supporters of our young people and proud partners of the Varsity Sports Show.
Hi Varsity sports fans, this is Shai Gara. Make sure you stay tuned for our halftime where we break down different highlights from sports locally or otherwise. So plenty of entertainment and content coming your way if you stick around with us. What I personally think is cool about our halftime show is we cover different sports, maybe some you might not expect, and a variety of different content, of course, high school football, and maybe some professional stuff such as NFL highlights from the previous week.
All right, we're back here from Arcadia High School. Hoping the Mesquite player that went down's all right. As Garrick Heil gets set for a very important extra point here. It is up, and it is good. So it is a 4-point game. The Wildcats must score a touchdown to stay in this game. And Bobby, that drive was defined by the tight ends for Arcadia.
Definitely. Everything on that drive was going well for Arcadia. First, let's go through that touchdown. 3rd and 6 from the 13-yard line. Huge play for Arcadia to try and take the lead. With a nice little play action, Force possibly going up the middle to fake off the defense. And then really just a quick pass to the left to Ian Slater as he's able to take that about 10 yards for a touchdown after the catch. And that drive, just a great job by Arcadia. Of course, the third down earlier in the drive from about their own 30 as Rooney's able to roll out to his left, deliver it to Prue, who makes a great catch to keep that drive going. And Brady Force on that drive, finally getting going. Big run on the outside from midfield just to get him going on that drive.
We get set to kick off. Just looking through my notes now. The Rooney to Pruitt connection was alive and well, and then as you put it, Brady Force running that offense throughout midfield into deep Mesquite territory, and now it's crunch time for PJ Jones and the Mesquite Wildcats offense, as that one is booted into the end zone. That one was a deep kick, and like I was just mentioning, PJ Jones, now they're behind. Mesquite had the lead for a very long time. They've got some work to do. They're not starting from the Arcadia 45. They're starting from the 20. So they got a long way to go.
And, of course, 14 straight unanswered by Arcadia take the lead in the second half. But, yeah, if you're Mesquite and P.J. Jones in the offense, you can't go 3 now here. You have to move the ball. And even if you don't score, have to move the ball down the field. And if you can't score here, can't get anything. If you punt, you can't give Arcadia good field position.
Starting to get to that point where if they don't get a score, it might prove to be costly. First down, P.J. Jones, the toss to Trotter. That's going to be good for a first down, a pickup of about 15 on the play. Great start. They had only gained 15 yards of offense cumulatively at this point in the second, to this point in the second half. So a great start to get the chains moving.
And Trotter, a big body both on offense and defense at 6'3", 225. Their top returning receiver from last year. He was second in receiving yards last year. Big first down for him to move the chains.
8:37 to go. P.J. Jones takes the snap, hands it off to Rodriguez, who picks up maybe 4. And it should be second and about halfway to go. Good job by the Arcadia front, not allowing him to really get any further, and that's kind of really been the theme of the game. Rodriguez really hasn't gotten anything going.
And Rodriguez, who has been a workhorse for them, of course, with a pretty balanced offense, just like Arcadia. P.J. Jones able to run the offense alongside Eric Rodriguez in the backfield. Arcadia has been doing a great job of stopping him so far, and another solid game from the front seven.
P.J. Jones, the snap, and a big hit by Carter Pruitt. The ball was caught by Jay Williams. I don't know if he moved enough for it to be a fumble, but Carter Pruitt, an absolutely massive hit on Williams. Williams had the catch. It was going to be a gain of about almost 20 yards.
And there, after the play, you saw Crandall checking with Jay Williams to make sure he was okay. But, yeah, great hit by Carter Pruitt. Came in there like a heat-seeking missile. And, yeah, definitely that was an incomplete pass as he was not able to really secure the ball. But great hit by Pruitt to knock that ball out and force a second down. A third down.
Well, we talked about Mesquite's dual-sided players. We know about Arcadia's Carter Pruitt, P.J. Jones, third down. The toss was looking for, I believe it was Trotter. I thought there might have been contact before, maybe by John Coulter, but they said it was clean, and that's going to be a fourth down for Mesquite.
And great no call there by the referee. Kind of saw John Coulter kind of reach over, but nothing to incite too much contact, if really any contact at all. So great no call there by the ref to force a fourth down.
Fourth down here. Isaac Crowell going to punt it away, and Mesquite's defense desperately needs a stop now. The momentum pendulum was completely swung in Arcadia's way as Chris Hoos is going to let that one go. It takes a Mesquite bounce past the 25, so that is where Braylon Rooney and the offense is going to take over to try and get another touchdown and really put a hold in this game. After really being in a hole for much of that second quarter into the third quarter, they really have found their stride here. I don't know what Ray Brown said, but clearly it's worked.
And of all the halves that Arcadia has played so far this year, just absolute domination from them so far this year, I think this one has to be the most impressive so far. Of course, their overall play throughout the whole season has been phenomenal, but the way they've been well coached in the second half, the blocking, the defense, has been one of their most impressive passes of the year, according to me.
First down here. I believe they're spotted at the 23, 7:45 to go. Braylon Rooney is going to keep it himself, rolls off of a tackle, gets to the outside, a stiff arm. We'll see how many he was able to get there.
Yeah, kind of interesting run there by Rooney, kind of giving like a three-way juke.
And we see a Titan player down there. We'll be right back.
Hey everyone, I'm Bobby Murphy, and I'm a senior in the Walter Cronkite School of Journalism and Mass Communications. I've been a digital reporter and photographer in the past, and I'm excited to join Varsity Sports Show as a play-by-play announcer and color commentator.
Hello, my name is Ella Walter-Sanchez, and I'm so excited to be a fall 2023 Varsity Sports intern. I'm currently a senior at Arcadia High School and host the morning news. My dream is to be a sideline reporter for an MLB team. I'll be hosting the Scottsdale Sports Report. See you then.
Hey everyone, I'm Bobby Murphy, and I'm a senior in the Walter Cronkite School of Journalism and Mass Communications. I've been a digital reporter and photographer in the past, and I'm excited to join Varsity Sports Show as a play-by-play announcer and color commentator.
Hello, Arizona sports fans. I'm Lofton Lechner, and I couldn't be happier to be joining the Varsity Sports team as a technical director for fall 2023. Follow me on Twitter at Lofton Lechner to stay locked in for the season.
What's inside you? Is it strength? Is it speed? Is it knowledge of the game? Unlocking the greatness inside you means digging deeper, running faster, and going further than you can on your own. Banner Sports Medicine High Performance Center trains the athlete in all of us with technology, techniques, and hands-on experience customized to you. See what you're capable of by unlocking the greatness inside of you.
Hey everyone, my name is Jason Goldie from the Varsity Sports Show. I love sports and fell in love with sports broadcasting back in high school. I can't wait to bring you my unique perspective because I am on the autism spectrum and sometimes I view things a little differently.
Here we go. 2nd down and 9. Rooney picked up 1 there. Hoping that Kari Beeler has a quick recovery. Rooney takes the snap, the toss to the side. That one's caught by Alba. I believe he got the first down. We'll see the spotting. Spotting is good for a first down.
And kind of a scary throw there with across the body, not really dart, but kind of a touch pass across his body, across the field. But the cornerback nowhere close to be found right on the play. So look, right off the throw, looks like it could have been a scary end of the play. It was an easy catch for a first down.
Pickup of 10 there, just enough to move the chains. Rooney gives it off to Brady Force. Brady Force, goodbye. He is gone. Touchdown. Brady Force, his 3rd touchdown of the game. That one goes 66 yards. And Arcadia has punched a hole into this game. They are now up by 10 with 7:22 to go. We talked about earlier, he had really not been allowed to get to the outside. What did he do? He got to the outside and it was off to the races. And he was gone.
And there really is nothing better than your call, goodbye Forrest, as he just keeps running, keeps getting on the outside and able to just take it down the sideline. Goodbye, Brady Forrest.
I was worried there. I was worried I was going to call it a little early there.
I thought that was premature for a sec, but I don't know why I doubted his speed.
Mesquite safety was close, but
of course,
you're right.
Forrest is able to outrun everyone.
The burners were put on. Extra point is good. It's an 11-point game, and man, Mesquite really wants that catch back now by Jay Williams. Quick 2-3 plays, and it's in the end zone for Arcadia, and that is the Arcadia offense that we know. And Arcadia up 11 now, and Mesquite is running out of time. They've got 7 minutes to go.
And like you were mentioning, Brady Forrest in the second half, taking the outside there, which first half he wasn't able to do. It was forced inside a lot. Wasn't getting the best holes, best blocking from his line, but Forrest able to take it outside, and the second he's within 5-10 yards, you can kind of tell that Forrest is gone. Usually you can tell more than that last play with the safety coming on the outside, but able to take that all the way for 66 yards. And Arcadia's going to be leading 28-17 with 21 unanswered points.
Derek Howe set to kick it away here once again. For those of us just tuning in now with 7:22 to go, you have missed a complete switch of the flip of the script for this Arcadia offense. They could not get anything going. It was 3 and out after 3 and out. Oh, and we have a little something there. It was between John Coulter and Connor Hammond, number 50 on Mesquite. Don't know exactly what it was. I don't see any flags, so we will pick up 1st and 10 from the 20. And like I said, if you were just tuning in, Arcadia couldn't really get anything going, down by 10 at half. They have scored 21 straight, and they've scored on all 3 possessions here in the second half. And Bobby, like I said, they just look like a completely different offense right now.
And the way this offense looks like they still a lot of time left for them to possibly not score, but looks like that they will put up 30 for the 7th straight game, of course, in all 7 games so far this year. But yeah, but slept on the second half, not really slept on, but this defense, of course, we're looking at the offense. This defense has been amazing so far.
Well, and really, it's been 3-4 straight games. Xander Quintana putting pressure on P.J. Jones. He tried to look for Dante Henderson. Nothing there, a little too far outside, and it will be second down here for the Wildcats. And this defense has just been lights out the last 3-4 games, really keeping. Tonight they kept Arcadia in the game. It could have been a lot worse at some point. Mesquite seeming like they were inside of the Arcadia 30 almost every drive.
And of course, with the scoring, Carrick Heil able to boot that into the back of the end zone has definitely helped out with the starting position.
Well, it definitely helps when you score a touchdown and you force that kickoff instead of punting it from your own 20.
Yeah, this has been such a well-coached second half by Ray Brown, both on the offensive and especially the defensive side, being able to stop those curls that was killing them in the first half.
Second down and 10 from the 20. The quick toss to Trotter. Or excuse me, that was Jalen Coleman. He dropped. He picked up 6, so it'll be second down and 4.
It'll be a 3rd and 4 on this drive with just around 7 minutes left.
P.J. Jones going to take it himself. Met there at the 30, the 31. That might be enough for a first down.
And that will be close, but it looks like he probably got the first down. Still waiting for the signal from the referee. That will be very close. And that will be 4th down.
Yeah, you're right. 4th and 1 again.
This is essentially the game on the line here.
It will be very important for the Wildcats to get the first down here. They are going to keep the offense on the field. They really have no choice. Last time they had a 4th and 1 in their own territory. They elected to punt. They don't have that luxury now with 6:14 to go. And they got him to jump. It was Kaiji Wilson, very upset with himself. Consulted there by Javalera.
That is tough to give up, to essentially put the dagger in this game, get the ball back, to go off sides there, or encroachment, and just give an automatic first down.
First down and 10, like you said. Automatic 5 yards there following the penalty, and a break for the Wildcats offense here as we round the 6-minute mark. P.J. Jones takes the snap, looks to his left. It's low. It was a catchable ball by, I believe that was Jaya McClure, unable to make the grab. It'll be second down.
And I couldn't really tell if that was a catchable ball with the angle we have with the Arcadia sideline, but that did look like a very low pass. Could have been catchable, but with the pressure on him, had to get that pass off quickly.
Here we go, second down and 10. Low snap, Jones able to collect it, looks to his right, going up the middle. Oh, it looked like it might have been intercepted by Javalera, but then it looked like McClure had a chance to catch it. He was low to the ground, unable to make the grab, and it will be third down and 10 here.
And with Javalera being 5, maybe even 10 yards away, at first I thought, it still could have been, but just the way Javalera got in the view there, and that he could have expected some kind of deflection or losing his view, but looks like that was a very catchable ball that he probably should have gotten.
Third down and 10 here. Mesquite breaking the huddle up to the line of scrimmage. Henderson on his right. McClure and Coleman are going to join him. Jay Williams, the only one on the left. They need 10. P.J. Jones. The toss to Rodriguez is caught. He's going to get to the 40, diving to the 43. It's going to be close. They might say that he's short by a little bit. Keyshawn Middleton with the tackle. It's going to be fourth down once again. Fourth down and 2. They gave him 8. And another fourth down, and we'll see if they could catch the Titans jumping again. 5:19 to go here in the fourth quarter. Oh, and it happened again. The Titans jump the line and they gift Mesquite another first down.
Wildcats on their own 47-yard line.
And of course, that's just going to be tough. With 5 minutes left in the game, up by 11, still have a lot of cushion, but gifting 2 automatic first downs on 4th down of 4th and 1, 2 yards on each of those, really tough for the defense.
They sit first down and 10 from their own 47. Their best drive so far of the second half. P.J. Jones, he's going to pass it. Running out of time. Jacob Tecamp's on him. A deep throw, and it is caught. That is Jalen Coleman with the grab. A huge gain up until the 5. It will be first down. It was a miracle throw up there, and he stayed in bounds and got the grab, and that is exactly what Mesquite needed. First and goal from the 6.
And I really thought that pass was going to go out of bounds, but drops right into Jalen Coleman's hands on the sideline as they're able to get a huge gain of yards there.
P.J. Jones escapes pressure, throws it up just a little too high. I looked like he was trying to get Jaden Vigil, potentially. I could be wrong. Excuse me, it was Eric Rodriguez. Second and goal from the 5, they say now.
Are you done? Or did your thing die?
Great job by Arcadia's defense to respond there. P.J. Tucker throwing it to the end zone. Miscommunication perhaps, and it'll be third down and goal. So once again, third down territory on to goal or goal to go. Great job. Oh, sorry.
And in this scenario, it doesn't even have to be 4 down territory. You could definitely just take the easy 3 if you believe your kicker will make it and make it a 1-score game, which probably, unless if you just want to go for the win and try and get back-to-back touchdowns, but this is not 4 down territory, or it does not have to be.
4:36 to go. Third down and goal. They did actually bring it back to the 6, so trying to get some consistency here as we have a flag. And Mesquite's going to call a timeout, their second of the game. They're going to talk it over here after back-to-back incompletions. And Bobby, what do you have to say about the quick recovery, the quick, forgetting about that last play and being able to have good positioning and forcing completions on back-to-back plays?
Oh, definitely. I mean, P.J. Jones kind of just hooking up somewhat of a Hail Mary, or a prayer, should I say, and able to get that first down. But great defensive stops on these last 2 plays by Arcadia, not allowing Mesquite to get into the end zone to make this a 1-score game.
You've got to wonder if on third, or if it's 4 down territory, if they get into the end zone, do they go for 2 to make it a field goal tie? Or
yeah, definitely. They'll want to do whatever they can to get it down to 3 scores. If they miss it, they're down by 5, and they're still definitely in the game and can take the lead with either a possible onside kick or pray for a stop on Brady Forrest in the run game.
They've still got to get by Xander Quintana and that Arcadia defense that has bent quite a few times this game but has not broken. And here we go, third down and goal from the 6. P.J. Jones going to try and muster up a little bit more of Hail Mary here to get into the end zone. He's got a receiver wide on the right, a stacked formation. The toss, it is low and it is incomplete. He was looking for Jalen Coleman, I believe, and it'll be 4th and goal from the 6.
And now Keith Carpenter really has a decision to make. The smart decision would be to kick the field goal and pray for a stop and hopefully go to overtime. But if they, either way, they're going to need 2 scores if they kind of just want to go for the win.
Looks like they're going to keep the offense out there. They're going for it all right now. They want to make it a little bit easier for their offense after a 4th down and goal. 4:32 to go. P.J. Jones takes the snap, met with pressure, creating more time. He's gonna, it's incomplete. He got the toss off. I believe he was looking for He was looking for Trotter.
And what a great job by the Arcadia defense there. Everything by the Arcadia defense was great there. The secondary, not allowing P.J. Jones to get off a quick pass. The defensive line, hurrying to P.J. Jones and forcing him to roll out to his left. And somehow he's still able to make a play there with almost getting wrapped up around his legs. Still able to get throw off, kind of a little spin, but able to get throw off. And the secondary is able to force an incompletion to effectively end this game.
He did everything he could to try and keep the play alive, and he almost did. Just great coverage on Trotter to make sure that there was no chance for a touchdown as Arcadia's offense takes over from the 6. A run up the middle. Maybe got a couple. We'll see where the spottage is in a second, as they're just going to let the clock run.
And we see Charlie Driggs out here in the backfield, of course. Charlie Driggs, who hasn't seen as many carries this year as he would have liked, but playing behind Forrest, and really just a stacked running back room with Ryan Jimenez, Christian Anaya, who we've seen out there a lot this year. Charlie Driggs getting in there, getting some reps in any sense is always good for the team.
Letting the clock run. I thought Mesquite had used up their second timeout earlier, but they've only used one, so they do have 2 timeouts left. Clock really bleeding down here. We are at 3:37 to go. Braylon Rooney just letting the clock run down as much as he can. Try and close this one out. Brady Forrest takes the handoff. Might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage there. We'll find out in a second. And there is a flag, so the clock will stop. We have temporarily a Mesquite player was on the ground, but looks like he's all good to go. We'll find out what the flag is. Looked like it was going to be 3rd and 7, maybe 3rd and 6. We'll see in just 1 second here. It's going to be a personal foul on Mesquite, so it'll be 15 yards and an automatic first down. And that is just very costly for the Wildcats, trying to get a stop and get the ball back. And so it'll be 1st down and 10 from the 24-yard line. Clock will run a little bit more here. We are now under 3 minutes. Braylon Rooney really just going to try and chew up as much time as possible as the play clock rounds to 10. And we'll get set for a play here. Braylon Rooney handing it off to Brady Forrest up the middle. Oh, a couple of Titan players tumbled there.
And, of course, the offense has been great in the second half, but this defense shutting out Mesquite in the second half, allowing them to not score any points, has been electric so far.
2nd down here. .212 to go. We have a whistle here. Officials called a timeout. Try and figure out if there's anything different that changes.
And just approaching 2 minutes left in this game, 2nd and 10 for Arcadia. 28-17 with the running clock. Of course, that turnover on downs ended the game pretty much, but absolutely dominating second half.
Well. The pitch to Force going nowhere. And I believe the Mesquite Wildcats called a timeout to stop the clock. So with 1:47 to go, it will be 3rd down and long. I'm thinking 13 or 14 to go. Big loss on the play by Forrest. Be sure to stay tuned for our final thoughts from this game when we get to that point, and then be sure to tune in tomorrow for Varsity Sports Live on the radio show. I'll be doing that, co-hosting with one of our camera crew, Miss Ella Walter Sanchez, who is actually a high school student here at Arcadia, so it'll be fun. We'll be emanating from the Phoenix Zoo. So I don't know exactly how that's going to go, but I'm very excited for it. And, yeah, so we'll have 3rd and 13 here from the Arcadia 21-yard line.
And a first down here will actually end the game. Of course, a stop here could keep anything alive. 2-score game, a minute left. Score onside kick. Anything could happen.
Why not have the defense
Why
end the
not?
game? Why not have the defense make the final nail in the coffin and just what has been quite an incredible comeback here for Arcadia as they do a fake jet sweep handoff to Jeremy Smith.
Nice little end around there.
Got to about the 25. Mesquite's going to call their final timeout. With 1:37 to go, that's all they're going to have with no timeouts.
All time to go down anyway. Can I jump the fence or should I not? Should I just go
Jeremy Smith with the carry. They spot him at the 24-yard line. They're going to say he got a couple back. It's going to be 4th down and 10. So what really was just a time-killing drive, they really did their job. They get it down to about 97 seconds left for P.J. Jones and this offense to score twice. But they need to score once first, and what we've noticed is, again, just that bend but don't break mentality. Arcadia really taking so many points off the board. That's 3 potential touchdowns, 4 first and goals for Mesquite. That one, they only got 3 points out of a potential 28, so that's really heartbreaking.
And leaving those points on the board, of course, with all the stops Arcadia got, not even counting those field goals, but the stops that they got later on in the game. But, of course, the 2 missed field goals, even that, not even the one that was blocked, and that was a 45-yarder, but the shorter one that was just low. Of course, you could say if about anything, but it could be a 1-score game.
Garrett Kyle
and this game could be
boots
alive.
this kick. That dropped at about the 35. Takes
Wow.
an absolutely massive Arcadia bounce. And
As they're trying to blow it down the field. Absolutely beautiful
John
punt.
Coulter, Drew Smith, Luke Mellon all trying to use the air to get it to go a few more yards. That's going to stop at about the 15-yard line.
And now,
excuse me, the 10. Or no, the 9. They keep going backwards. They are going to have to go 91 yards in a minute 24 seconds. That was probably the absolute best thing that could have happened.
And I still thought that going for it on that 4th down was not the best decision, that they definitely should have kicked it. And now that could hurt even more if they somehow get a score here. But this definitely could be a 1-score game, and it probably should be.
First down and 10 here, 1:24 to go. My colleague Bobby Murphy's going to head down and talk with our player of the game, Brady Forrest. I'll take over from here as that first down play for Jalen Coleman's incomplete with 1:21 to go, 2nd down here. Might be experiencing some clock issue. Oh, now I see we have some corrections there. It still said 3rd and 13. The Jones to Coleman connection's really been something that he's been looking for most of this game. Didn't really go where he wanted it to. 2nd down and 10 from the 9. He's going to get sacked by Xander Quintana in the end zone. And as Bobby Murphy predicted, the Arcadia Titans get to 30. It was the defense that did its job. And one of the best defensive players of the game, Xander Quintana, he's going to finish it off here. 3 sacks, one of them resulting in a safety. And Arcadia has effectively ended the game for Mesquite. The comeback is going to be complete here. Great job by that Arcadia front to just suffocate Jones, and Jones ran out of room.
Shout out to the new band director of the Spirit Arcadia Varsity Band, Daniel Fisher, who has been
1:15 to go. They're going to boot it away from the 20. Brady Forrest and Chris Hoos, one of the 2 men who are going to take the kick from, believe it's going to be trying to figure out who it is. I think it might be Ethan Crowell, who we've seen kick a few times this game. As the Mesquite Wildcats get set here on the kickoff. It's booted away. A deep kick caught by Brady Forst at the 31. He takes a knee. And with no timeouts left, the Arcadia Titans are essentially 2 plays, maybe 3 from ending this game, and just a great way to finish. The offense did its job the drive before, killing in about 2-3 minutes. And following that, the Arcadia Titans defense, as they've done the last few weeks, finishing the game off with that safety by Quintana as they line up in victory formation here. Braylon Rooney takes the knee. Clock's going to run for a little bit more. They got the full 40 seconds. Still got a minute left, but I want to thank everyone for tuning in today on our Varsity Sports channel. It was a very exciting game. A little bit different from what we've seen recently. Arcadia was in a dogfight most of the game. Big story, the Arcadia offense shut down in the first half. No touchdowns, no scoring at all. They woke up in the second half as Braylon Rooney takes the second knee with 35 seconds to go. That will be the final play. They will not have enough time left. And the Arcadia Titans are one more win closer to history. Found out this past week, the Arcadia Titans football history, they've only had one undefeated season ever. They are at 7-0 now, and they are hunting for it. Final 10 seconds here. Clock's going to tick down. Once again, our player of the game, Brady Forst, dynamite again. He has 3 touchdowns, one of them being a kick return for a touchdown. And with the horn sounding, that is our final score. The Arcadia Titans 30, the Mesquite Wildcats 17. A tale of 2 halves for both teams, as the Mesquite Wildcats shut out in the second half. Brady Forst, as I was just mentioning, 3 total touchdowns, one of them 66 yards. That effectively put the game out of reach. And for Arcadia, they moved to 7-0. They will have a bye week. We will not be on the call next week. We have the week off. The Titans have the week off. 2 weeks from today, the Arcadia Titans are on the road. They will be in Santan Valley taking on regional opponent, the Combs Coyotes. I will be on the call once again with Bobby Murphy. Thank you for tuning in to this broadcast today. Once again, final score, the Arcadia Titans 30, the Mesquite Wildcats 17. The Arcadia Titans moved to 7-0 heading into the bye week. Thank you, everyone. Have a very fun weekend, and good night.